just made the run. That means we're sending you to Market Movers with Trader Prad and Ms. V. Go get them.
Welcome to Market Movers. Hope everyone had a great weekend, a great long weekend. I'm your host, Prad.
Sir.
This is the beautiful Miss V.
Thank you, Prad. And hey, guys, thank you very much for joining us. Finally, trading is back. It was a long weekend, as Prad said. I hope you all enjoyed and ready to rock and roll. Please, as usual, be active on the chat. Ask us anything and smash the like button. Right, Prad, how's your trading going?
It's been a roller coaster, something similar to the games that Activision makes. So as you guys can see, we can my Stream Deck's not on because my Stream Deck's not even open.
I switched you, no worries.
Did you?
Yep.
Either way, so I'm just trading Activision over here. Obviously, you guys know the stock's getting bought out. Near 300 trades and you know, kind of flat on it, trying to see if we can turn the day around using the stock. But besides that, not much going on for me. Still waiting to see if there's any other stocks that I could jump on, but Activision over here getting ugly a little bit. It's coming back to the downside. We are long. 84.09 is our average price. Trying to see if we should take maybe more shares somewhere and trying to turn this around. We were previously long near 83, and then the stock completely fell apart, went all the way to 82.80 on us and came back above 84, which kind of sucked because we had to close most of that for a loser and a flat instead of a profit. So now we're trying to see if we can replicate something similar, a move to 85 or 86. So you guys know what's going on. Microsoft is buying them out for about 80 sorry, not 85, $95 per share. We'll see if that deal actually goes through, and if it does, you know, expect the stock to start trading closer to 95 very soon, probably in by the span of next year or so. I think the deal closes at 2023. Short the shimmy out of Firm. Let's go check out Affirm. Affirm. Where's Affirm at today? Affirm currently coming to the downside, down 3%. We're all the way back to those levels where we were previously worried about. Looks like those 60, 65 levels, to see if that level would come into play, and it did. So here we are coming to 64, 65. I think we could find support around $60. So there is a chance that the stock could go even much lower than where we are right now. And obviously today we're finding somewhat of a trend line where the stock is holding up at on the higher highs and a higher low trend line. But we'll see if that can hold up and take it to the next side. Go long on the like button. I like it. Trader Prad, could you look at NVIDIA? Let's go take a look at NVIDIA real quick. I'm also keeping an eye on my Activision position because this could be bad for me once again. Right,
Me too, though.
Sorry, Miss V?
I always also keep an eye on ATVI, but I'm short.
You're short? Nice. Yeah, the short play on Activision today was the right way. If you took it, the $90 short was just insane. I was too late. It took me 3 hours to get to work.
I'm too late too, though.
Yeah.
Struggling a bit.
Yeah. Took me 3 hours to get to work.
Yeah.
We'll see where if this one ends up being profitable. NVIDIA today coming to the downside once again, 2.7% down. We'll see if NVIDIA can hold up support. Looks like it previously did find support above 260. We'll see if that 260 support can come back in and take NVIDIA back to the north side. Currently, though, like I said, down 3% on the day with 14 million shares traded. Going back to Activision real quick. Might just have to take the loss on this trade and call it for the day. We'll see. We're giving it a little bit more wiggle room here. Currently, the stock previously did bounce off around 82.50. Went back to, sorry, not 82.50. Yeah, 82.50. Went way below 83 all the way to 82.50 and bounced back up. So we're trying to see if we could, you know, risk similar level, not too far to the downside, 83.50 over here. And if 83.50 breaks, we'll just take the loss for the day, move on from Activision. You know, so much volatility, so much volume going on. That level 90 just not holding up and coming back to the ground. Vail on the daily. Go check out Vail. VALE on New York. VALE on New York currently down 11. Sorry, that's not the chart. Can I get the chart? Activision not looking good. So Vail currently down 1.5%, almost 2% over here. We'll see if this one can keep on going higher. Maybe bounce off of VWAP one more time and actually rip through. Currently, though, struggling to go back way further to the downside. There is support near, looks like 1565 or so. That could take out. Quickly going back to Activision, just going to have to probably call this one over here. Let's check if 50 breaks. We'll probably call it. There is no size on 83.50, but I'm just leaning on an arbitrary number at this point, 50 cents away from my entry, and it is somewhat battling around this price. So let me just quickly go filter the size over here. We'll see if this one ends up actually bouncing through it, but lot of struggle. Would you look at NIO? For sure. Why not? Let's go take a look at NIO. NIO, where are we on this one? Chart's not loading. Give me a second. There we go. NIO loaded up. It looks like a lot like the most of the market for today. We'll also pull up BABA to see, because BABA actually had a negative catalyst over there. So I want to see what BABA's looking like. NIO today down 1%. Trying to see if we can find support on the downward momentum. We're near 32 or so. $30.20. Sorry, if we could find support where we're currently creating a triple bottom also in a way, I would love to see if we could bounce right back through the top over here. Oh man. All right, whatever. Push the like button. Thank you. BBIG setting up again. BBIG. Ooh, surprisingly enough, I took a really awkward trade on BBIG today. It was a complete mistake. Didn't mean to even take that order. But if I didn't stick to my rules, which was get out of the trade right away if you made a mistake or entry, and I got out of it right away, would have been a big winner. So BBIG over here getting a nice momentum to the north side. Once again, I think this is what, fourth day or fifth day in a row now where the stock has been absolutely 20%, 20%, 20%. So today we have a 30% move. Obviously, we're looking to see where the highs can go into BBIGs, those levels where, if you guys remember, the stock was trading at was $12, $13, and so on. So we're looking to see if we can get back through 8, get back through 6, and it looks like there's a lot of call options coming in on BBIG.
And we've got a new member, Prad. Rui Alves joined our team. Thank you so much for becoming a member. We appreciate your support. I hope you're having a green day, and shout out to all the members, guys. Your names look so great in green on the chat. Can you look at Riven? Rod Boy 99 is asking.
For sure. Rivian, let's go take our favorite friend in the world, Rivian over here. Rivian back to the downside, down 6% now, actually. So kind of upset that I wasn't watching the stock today. Very happy, though, to see Rivian is still following the overall game plan over there to the downside, which is short. We had to give up on our short idea for Rivian for quite a bit, if you guys remember, because this stock wasn't really flushing too much to the downside after 78 and 80s. But good to see we're right back to that 75 bottom. If 75 does crack on Rivian today, maybe we see much more downside. You know, there we go. 75 did crack, low a day being 74. Not sure if that was on the dark pull wick or on an actual wick. So let me pull it up over here. Rivian on the daily. Looks real. Okay, so 74 is the actual bottom candle of the day. So it looks like they did get much below 75, and we're going to see if we can go maybe even 70, 60. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, obviously, but just throwing out random numbers here, throwing even dollar numbers to look out for, because 75 is the original indication of the IPO price for Rivian. So if we can find support over here, there's a chance we go back to the hundreds. And if we don't find support over here and crack the bottom over here, then obviously much more downside left in Rivian. Activision is going to probably stop me out for the day. So we'll see if that ends up going through that way, or I have 13 seconds for this stock to go back up, or it's going to kick me out of my trade today. All right, let's go quickly take a look at Activision. I'm probably going to be out of this one in 3, 2, 1. Boom, that's out. All right. What a horrible day on that stock today. Just all over the place.
By the way, Prad, can I quickly bring my ATVI? Actually, busy trading day for me. I was trading 3 names: Microsoft, Tesla, and ATVI. It's okay. I'm flat by the end of the day. By now, this is good. I'll try to get back to profitable territory, but being flat is not bad also. So guys, I got short at 83.14. Stock went obviously against me. I bought more shares at 84.36 and then got out at 83.54. I really don't want to hold longer. It gets boring. My main purpose is that I'm back positive on this name. So I'm also out of ATVI, but what a great short opportunity it gave to all of you guys. I hope you got it short. If you did, right, your price that you bought it if you shorted it or if you went long.
Stadium name SoFi, indeed. I think that's a Super Bowl you're talking about. I tried to scroll up to see what you were talking about in the chat. I think it was Super Bowl that you're talking about. So where's SoFi today? SoFi at $12.70. Let's go. Trying to see if we can bounce up out of here. Back to the north side, obviously, where we're on our portfolio. We're way, way below this average price over here. SoFi currently today down 4%. We need a lot more move, a lot more volume, a lot more oomph, a lot more, people buyers in general. But the market does not look like it's gonna come out and be helpful for at least another couple months or so. We're just seeing redness all across the board, just slapped everywhere. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to bounce just yet. For some of these growth stocks. For all the other stocks though, like Disney and so on, we'll see where Disney is currently. Disney positive or flat on the day, trying to get back to positive over here, trying to see if we can reclaim the Friday's close 152 or so, not really doing successfully. We'll see if that's what comes into play, trying to see if it could say any resistances or supports. There could be that 153 level acting as a barrier for us.
Prad, I don't know if we were talking about BBIG. Did I miss it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Winco Ventures is definitely the stock of the day, I believe. Everyone talks about that.
Yeah, we just spoke about BBIG. We can come back to that in a bit. The Bucks will win the Super Bowl. I hope so. I have money on them. We just talked about SoFi, so the Bucks. BLNK short squeeze. BLNK. Let's go check out this short squeeze on BLNK. 2 million shares, not really much going on. 3% to the upside. Well, I guess 4% to the upside. Let's go pull up this one over here. BLNK, 38% short floor. So obviously, there's a big chance for the stock to get short squeezed. But today, there's not enough volume for the short squeeze yet. As Ms. V mentioned, I think the short squeeze right now is happening on much more on a grander fashion on BBIG, on maybe not AMC and GME, but on a way grander fashion on the stock over here. And if buyers are coming in at this point, the squeeze is probably inevitable. We'll see when the squeeze happens. 23% of the float being shorted, and most of the float's probably around. Most of the short, is probably around where? Okay, here's most of the volume transacted near $3.24. That could mean there's more longs here. It is 359,000 long compared to 194 sold. So, or bought compared to sold, not long compared to short. Looks like your longs ratio really started to change from $8 and above. So if you really want to be scaring the longs, the stock needs to go test the stock above $8, above $9, above $10, where the stops could be. So BBIG needs to break through 6, needs to break through 7, and really go and test where the stop signs could be for the shorts.
Prad, BBI on Nasdaq is trending on the chart. Penny stock is up more than 70% on the day, and there is actually some positive news on that. HC Wainwright initiates with buy rating, target price $2 for BBI.
All right, let's go check out BBI. 111 million shares traded, obviously below a penny. Not sure what the reason could be. Big candle over here for volume for the stock to begin with. I forgot to even add our watch list to my thing. So give me a second here. 18th of January, open, save. Awesome. So BBI still trying to keep on going higher. Obviously a penny stock with a lot of volume. We'll see where this one can go to today. Up 74%. Upset game next weekend will be Rams over Bucks. Oh, you guys were talking about football? Yeah, I have no clue what the heck is going on that side, so can't help you on the football conversations. Only Neil and Sean can. All I know is I have money on Bucks, and I don't even know who's playing on them, so that's that. SoFi.
Mm-hmm.
We just talked about SoFi. I'll pull it up back again. I'm sure nothing's going on yet. There is a bottom that you could try to catch, but you got to give it the low a day if you are looking for that long near 1250s or more if you want to go higher over here on SoFi. And you look at MVIS. MVIS, $3 stock with 1 million shares traded. Not really much going on over here. And look at the chart. Really not anything going on. Would love for a lot more volume to come in for this one. Down another stock. A lot of these stocks just look pretty much the same today, down 3% and holding off at the low of the day or so. Maybe volume is a little low on the day in general, so we'll see if that's true. Today, Tesla on the move again. Let's go check on Tesla. Tesla is flat on the day, but it is trying to find bottom in front of the VWAP. Well, not find a bottom, find a bounce area in front of VWAP around 1045 or so. We'll see if this one can manage it or it's going to respect that trend line that it's been following all the way down to VWAP. If it breaks the trend line that it's been following all the way down to VWAP, then the chances are we don't really go back above. And you know, market is ripping at the moment. Your NASDAQ and your SPYs are trying to go back to VWAP. But I'm not sure if there is enough oomph in the market to take any of these stocks way higher. Tesla is in the positive, though, while the NASDAQ is down 1.8. And let's go check on Apple. What stocks are bringing down your NASDAQ today? Apple's down 1.27%. And then AMD down 2.5%. Microsoft also down 1%, and then Nvidia, I'm pretty sure, remember being down 3-ish%, now down 2.6. AMC got some heavy buying support under 19. Yeah, so I think, you know, obviously hedge funds or whoever it is that you think people are manipulating the market, right? They're pretty scared of watching the stock go below $20 because they know everyone and their grandparents is waiting to load up on AMC below 20 all the way up to $16. And if AMC goes to, you know, way below 16, then I think people are just going to load the bag on that position, and people think that the squeeze is not over yet. And if that's the way the mentality works, and if the stock goes anywhere close to $9, $7, $2 even, there's going to be buyers all over the place just loading up for this move to the backside. So on that mentality, I think, you know, they're not going to really let it stay too much under 20 over here. Today, however, we are at $18, cracked 90, 1950 or so. I believe seeing what's the sticky note. I was trying to remember the sticky note, hashtag sticky notes. So Sean sticky note, he was talking about taking the short between below 1950 or at 21. So if you took that 1950 short, pretty much gave it the room to 19. Look how it just bounced off. Obviously, the opening drive, I don't count the opening drive because there's too much volatility, too much action going on there. If you are only giving it the risk over here compared to the you know, opening drive risk, then that's a whole different trade over there.
Prad, you mentioned Tesla there.
Yeah.
I have a busy trading day on Tesla today. I want to share with you guys. I'm long biased on Tesla today. My first in was at 10.43. I made $1, but then stock went against me. Then I got long again at 10.45. Stock went against me again. I had to get out because I tried to stick to my risk management. And then I got back in long at 10.49. And this is the beautiful trade for me that helped me to cover my losses. First, I got at 10.52, then at 10.55. 10.59, 10.65, and finally 10.70 right on the top before Tesla went back to the downside. So my last out is $21 per share. So shout out to everyone also who made money on Tesla today.
Back on me. Baba, 12 million shares traded and flat on the day. I do believe that there was a negative catalyst, which is the Biden's administration is looking into how the data is stored in Baba for the American side, and you know, for regulatory issues and so on. So on that note, for Baba, we're trying to see where the downside could come into. Are we gonna go now all the way back into? Man, that Activision 8350 level I was going to lean on is going to hold, but I had way too much size in there. Oh, well, you live and you learn. I'm going to come back tomorrow and destroy that stock as long as the same volume comes back on here. 68 million shares on that position today. Insane. What's the number one volume leader? BBIG at 147. Ford is still up there. I think Ford also actually had a good catalyst. AMD had a good catalyst. Activision had a good catalyst, obviously. What's over here? Neuro, 42 million shares. We'll pull up that one too. So Baba's catalyst obviously negative, so down on the day, but not too far down, only down 0.5. So that's good for Baba. Maybe we get a chance to see if Baba reclaims some of those levels again, even with the negative catalyst around there. NURO, let's go check on NURO. 42 million shares traded. Probably another low floater. Let's go check if it is a low floater. NURO, low floater indeed. Not a heavy short float either. So positive catalyst coming in for the biotech stock, allowing it to be 31% up today. And then we'll look at Ford at the moment. Where's Ford? Ford down on the day. I think the positive catalyst on Ford was they're looking to spend more money or something along those lines of getting into the EV games and how they're spending more and more money for the EV share. So Ford over here, even though it's down 2%, I think very soon we're gonna go see the all-time highs on Ford, probably in the span of this year. DWAC. Let's go check on DWAC. DWAC 14% to the north today. Let's go. Beautiful move. Obviously above $80. We were watching it at $79. I was debating to take the $79 breakout and I didn't get a chance to. So I clearly now the stock is at 84, 83, 80 being the high day. Let's see if we can actually keep on ripping and go to 100 in the span of this month. Obviously, February 21st is going to be a very key day for DWAC. And if February 21st we get some nice halting action on this day, it'll be fun stock to trade. Even without that, you know, the stock has been fun ever since that news came out that February 21st the app's going to be released on the Apple App Store. So ever since then, I said watch the stock go to 100, and we're just straight up going to the 100 level. It's been an absolute beauty watching it do so. What do you think about Heikin-Ashi candle? Seems to smooth things out for a clearer trend. If it works, it works. You know, whatever helps you make money, whatever helps you make a trade, go for it. Nothing wrong with it. I just don't see. I haven't used them as much as normal candlesticks, and even when I have used them compared to normal candlesticks, it's not about smoother or smoother the trends out that you're looking for. You're looking for information, right? So when you actually see the information that candlesticks provide you, or time of sales provide you, or level 2 provides you, that's what's more valuable to me than you know, having a prettier chart or a smoother chart. But that's just me. So if it works, it works. Doesn't matter. You know, people make money off of line charts. People make money off of candlestick charts. People make money off without charts in general. So whatever works, works. AMC is hard to trade. Let's go check out AMC again. AMC cracking one more time to the downside. Looks like it's down almost 10% now. That bottom 10% marker coming in very soon. Obviously, every time a stock goes down negative 10%, you guys know what that means. Stock cannot be shorted by taking out liquidity on the SSR. It can only get picked up on the offers when the stock is going up if you want to short it. So people can't just get short without an uptick in the stock. And for now, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing a nice little uptick coming in, either shorts covering or buyers coming in for this uptick, causing it to move back to maybe 19 and then probably see another rejection at 19.
Prad, I see multiple people talk about Uber. Also, Uber is down 5% on the day. And I just want to give a comment. Like, crazy weather conditions in Toronto, Uber like made their prices like crazy and went like wait time like tripled.
Yeah.
So today, like, I waited for my Uber to the office like for 40 minutes. So yeah, Uber.
Yeah, I actually I was getting hungry yesterday. I was craving food. They didn't work?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was getting hungry and I was like, maybe I'll order something.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to pay like $100 for shipping.
You cooked, I saw.
Yeah, I cooked.
Great job.
Yeah, but I was like, I'll just cook pasta. Screw it.
It was not working, Prad. Even if you would want,
Yeah.
you couldn't order food.
Yeah.
It would say, and DoorDash also, they wouldn't work.
I mean, if you ordered though, you better tip them $100.
Well, yeah.
Like you
oh
better
my
tip them
God,
$100
yes.
if you ordered food in that weather. Prad can cook, yeah, buddy. I used to work in the kitchen before, and I can cook indeed. That's right, ladies, if you're listening. Go long ARC. Miss V takes Uber to office?
Yes,
No,
sir.
do you every day?
Yeah. In the morning, yes.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you take the subway.
No, in the morning, Uber.
Miss V makes the big bucks, guys.
It's more of a comfort, you know, priorities first.
Yeah.
Somewhere like I'm cheaper, some things I'm fine.
That's
but
good.
I mean, today I'm not totally fine with the prices for Uber. This is like,
I was thinking about ordering a Uber today because my bus, it took, I said 3 hours to get to work. So it was like, do I even take the Uber? I was like, nah, I'll just be late. I'll miss out
Yeah.
on some trades. That's fine with me. Prad should be on MasterChef. I don't know if I'm that good, but I'll join if Ramsey wants me on there. I'll join. AK, his mom makes it and he walks it out. Yeah, okay, buddy. Nice try, though. Uber every morning. Okay, guys. Ride with Prad. Pick PIK moving again. Let's go check out PIK. $6 stock, 1 million shares. Obviously not really moving. This stock was doing a lot more volume than what it is doing today. So I would urge you to be careful. It is going higher right now, though. We got a nice little volume candle coming in at 1045 or so. Pushing the stock a little bit above, but not enough volume just yet. Prad, what's the influences of your accent? Just noticing how you say yesterday, for instance. I have no clue what you're talking about. You have no clue. BBIG flushing. Let's go check out Vinco Ventures. What? Oh my God. What is this flush coming from? Okay, Vinco Ventures. All the way back to 100 period EMA we go. We're on the 3-minute chart right now. Look at the support maybe come for. But you know, the fact that we cracked under $5, cracked under VWAP, I'm trying to see if the market's orchestrating this little bit. We were up 30% on the day, and now we're only up 20%. But I guess only is a little bit of an understatement. 157 million shares traded today. Trying to see if we can find support on the trend line that we can kind of draw over here. You know, this trend line right here. So trying to see if the stock can find support on that trend line, and if so, maybe get a move back to the $5 above VWAP or even the day's high near 550. Big rejection candle coming in. Looks like some sellers just whacked that line over there. What do you guys think about JJSF? JJSF, 6,000 shares only on 152,000 shares. Obviously, no volume over here for today. I am stuck on the long side. No, obviously, if you are ever stuck on anything, the number one answer would be to get out of it, right? Tip on Uber, Dashes, Rain and Snow, bag holding, guys, stocks. You think AMC is going back to 30? I truly believe so. I think AMC has a chance to get back to at least $25. So if you believe that AMC has a chance to get to at least $25, then obviously the buying over here is going to be a great point to buy. If you don't believe AMC is not going to go back to 25, then you're probably going to wait a little bit longer. Maybe it goes to $9 or so on. Ms. V?
Prab Moderna broke $190 to the downside, down more than 7%, almost 8. A very negative day for Moderna. Any thoughts on that?
Wow, yeah, obviously missed out a lot of momentum stocks coming into work late itself. So the only thing I was watching was Activision. So Moderna did not even realize this one's down 7% today, cracking below 200. I thought Moderna would struggle to go below 200 for a while. So, you know, actually on Friday we were struggling near 200, and then today we're actually under 200. I think this could be a good swing trade long, honestly, but that's just an opinion without any technical analysis. So I would urge you guys to do your own due diligence. I think this would be a good swing trade long. Here's Moderna on the dailies. Look for support near 180, 185, where we're actually at. So look at the double top, or even not a triple top. I'll not say a triple top. Look for that double top action near 185 that we're bouncing off of. And if the stock does break that, I think we could go as low as 175 after 180 and then find support again. So I think there is a chance for a decent swing trade above, back to 200 on Moderna. But once again, that's just pure technical, not technical, pure, you know, too much beat down on the stock from those 400 levels. There's more money to be coming with the shingles with the shingles vaccination that they're leasing out to Pfizer and biotech and so on. So I think this could be a good swing trade in the long term. But with the overall, weakness in the market that we're seeing, with the overall lack of buyers stepping up because of interest rates change coming in and money getting costlier, I think there could be more doomsday sides in the market, more downside, some correction coming in. So because of that, obviously be careful, do your own due diligence, and then blame yourself for your own wins and for your own losses. By that, I mean be 100% responsible be 100% acceptable and account 100% responsibility for your actions. Sorry, trying to think of words over here. It's hurting my head. Q's key breaking support. So QQQ back to the lower day indeed. Let's go check out where QQQ is right now. Here we go. QQQ back to the lower day. 372 coming into play one more time. 372.31 being the lower day. Let's see if we can take that out. Now down 2% on QQQ and 1.67 on the SPYs. PayPal safe for long with the stop at 175.20. Let's go check out PayPal. PayPal currently... Hey, man, don't touch my keyboard. PayPal currently down 1.5%. We're trying to see if it could break 175.50 is what you said, I believe. Let's go check out over here. PayPal long would stop 175.20, not 175.50. So I mean, yeah, makes sense, but I would much rather wait for the chance for the stock to come even more lower. QQQs are cracking the lower day right now. SPYs are cracking the lower day right now. All buyers are completely scared for their life. Nobody's willing to put money up in front right now, obviously, unless... wow, Activision actually broke 83.50 and we're back to 83 on this stock.
I just keep an eye on that. It just keeps falling and I regret I got out so early. It was so boring and finally it decides to go all the way down. Well, thank you. Looks like ATVI is not good, no for me, no for you today.
Nah, I'll smoke it tomorrow. I know it. I know my mistakes. Yeah, I know my mistakes on this bad boy. And my number one mistake is, TTC, bro. They made me come in with the FOMO mentality, and I came in trying to catch the bottoms, trying to catch the tops on this stock. So I blame TTC for my loss. I'll build them. I'll what's it called? QuickFacts? Is it QuickFacts or QuickBooks? I'll QuickBooks my net today for TTC directly, and they'll give me the reimbursement for my money over here, right, Miss V?
I literally blame everything was going to happen for the weather conditions. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's not your fault.
Yeah, it's not my fault. It's TTC and the weather's fault for doing this to me, bringing in a FOMO trade for me today. Nah, all jokes aside though, I know where my mistakes are. I'll come back and I'll smoke this trade today. What an absolute monster on Activision though. PayPal, like I said, I'd maybe wait for a little bit longer. Your markets are flushing to the downside, and if market wants to keep on going lower, obviously it could go much lower. Now that I actually have Arun here today, Arun, do you want to throw out a number for support on the ES? Arun's got headphones on and he's not listening to me, so we're gonna move right back to the market right here. What's up, buddy? Yeah, cool. No worries.
By the way, Brad, also, as I mentioned, I also was trading Microsoft this morning. I was short and I was trading in pre-market. Here, guys, I got in my short trade at 305, got out at 304, like 99. That I got out again at 305. I again kind of regret that I didn't hold. Look, guys, stock went all the way to 302 with such a nice short. But again, I'm not a fan of trading in pre-market, and I'm kind of all right. I'll just take my profit and get out. I just like the levels at this time. So yeah, Microsoft.
All right, so thank you for Microsoft. Looks like Lucid is now cracking back to the downside. How much lower can we go on Lucid? Obviously, $40 support, not holding through. Okay, cool. So it looks like Lucid, yeah, coming back to the downside, 40 cracking over here. We'll see. You scared the crap out of me. I thought you left already. But hey, we're still here on the lows. Prad short FUTU. Let's go check out FUTU. FUTU currently rip into the north side. Looks like we're gonna hold that trend line, finding support once again at 48 bucks. We did dip slightly under 48 to 47.82, and then instantly back above. Looking for the volume. Volume 3.7 million shares. Not bad. Looking at the market. Market kind of trying to bounce back off the lows over there. See if we can get right back into the ranges that we were in previously. And FUTU getting a nice move along with the market's reversal to the north side. NURO is over Cardi B VWAP. What's up, Playmaker? How you doing, brother? I'm sorry that your team lost, man. I keep watching Stephen A. Is that how you say his name? Stephen A. Smith. He's just trolling Dallas Cowboys. He's just trolling Dallas Cowboys. I feel bad for if Dallas Cowboys was my team, I just be pissed at that guy. Screw that guy. Yo, I'm for you. I don't even watch NFL. I don't even watch Stephen A. Smith. But that guy trolling you is not chill like that, bro. That's not cool. But here we go. NURO today up 37%. So maybe you can rub this in Stephen A. Smith's face over there and tell him to screw off, buddy. We're winning no matter what. We're winning. All right, so 45 million shares to the upside right now, holding support like $6.40, moving north once again, the second time. We got a halt once already at $6.80, $6.79, open at $7.16, but came back down and find support in that area is a great thing. Finding support in that VWAP area around the halt price area is a great thing, because now volume can pick back up after lunchtime. We got a long time for lunchtime. We got another 20 minutes or so. But if volume can pick back up after lunchtime, I think we're going to get another move over here on Neuro. Apparently AMC is moving. Not really. I thought AMC has a bigger candle than it did, so never mind. BBIG long. DraftKings going to 20. Oh my goodness, you're joking. DraftKings is indeed bleeding me out right now. I feel like a halal goat just throat cut and bleeding out. Here we go though. DraftKings down 2.73%, obviously, almost 3%. Sorry, 9 million shares traded. Miss V was googling over some things over there, so can't wait to hear what that is. So DraftKings over here, 9 million shares traded, down 2.5% and bouncing off the lower day. What was it, Miss V?
Prad, I was trying to put through Google Translator lunch, because again I don't know how to pronounce. This is traditional sausage and bean cassoulet.
I've never seen that or heard that.
Same here, guys. If you have a cassoulet.
Casserole? Oh, cassoulet. Yeah, never heard of it.
Yeah, if you try this, guys, let us know.
Traditional sausage and bean.
Sausage is good.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Smells nice.
What is it from? What kind of food is it? Like Russian, like Croatian?
Not for sure. Let me check.
Yeah, that would be, maybe it's Polish. Cassoulet is French. French dish cassoulet. Oh.
Yeah, Southwest France.
Southwest France. France is France. The stew? All right. Rabbit stew. I like it. Speaking of French, this Saturday is gonna be an insane fight, man. Cyril Gane versus obviously the monster Francis Ngannou, the Cameroon monster himself. It's gonna be an insane fight. Was he from Cameroon? I forget. But DraftKings, I can't wait to see DraftKings plastered all over that fight on the weekend. And hopefully that's going to bring the stock back up to some reality. But obviously the stock has just been getting beaten down, and DraftKings now down 2.5%. ISIG. Let's go take a look at ISIG. Well, less than 1 million shares. I remember the stock doing a lot more volume. Less than 1 million shares. So obviously, let's see if this one actually gets volume spikes coming in at some point. But it is up 11% today, and that's not bad. But obviously, with the lack of volume, look at the spread, right? With the lack of volume, all you can do is look at the spread and watch it come down. Can I try Arun again? Arun, can you hear me? Paging Arun. He's sitting right next to me. I don't know what kind of headphones he has, because I need to buy those.
I think he's just great at ignoring.
Oh, there you are. There you are. What's the support level you're looking for on the ES? 46.65, chat. That's the level coming out from the man himself, Arun. 46.65. BBIG called now. So BBIG indeed getting a nice little bounce up over here from those lows. 45.65. I was wondering why you gave that as a support. Maybe a resistant trend support. Yeah, 45.65, guys. There you go. So BBIG getting a nice move back above here, holding at the 100 period EMA, kind of holding the trend line too, but you would have to repaint the trend line at this point, something like this. So now you have a new trend line. Let's see if this one starts bouncing back above all the way through $5 where VWAP is. There is some offers stacking up. Let's see if there's an offer stacking up all the way to $5, and there's offers stacking all the way to $5 now. So we'll see if those offers get taken out. Keep in mind lunchtime. Lunchtime equals lower volume. Lower volume equals less chance of a breakout. And if we're not seeing those volume candles coming in, taking those levels out, then obviously that's a problem. Something I'm noticing right now is this 94. 94 is getting pinged, but we're not really decrementing on size. So maybe then that means that there could be an inverse over there, or people are adding up on their size again and again and again. So it's either people refreshing their size, or there's a iceberg that's blocking it from going above 94. So keep an eye out on the level 2 and time of sales to see if that size starts decreasing as the size is getting tested on the time of sales. So mRNA. Novavax, mRNA. We already covered mRNA, so let me go to Novavax. Actually, I'm going to expect another big down move over here compared to similar move to mRNA, and it's right. It's down 7% with 2 million shares traded. Novavax coming off of drastic levels of 200 not too long ago, man. All the way back to 100. Let's see where Pfizer is. Pfizer's still in 50s. That's crazy. So Pfizer's still in 50s, only down 2% right now. I guess it's not crazy because I did say Pfizer is probably going to be the new king of the vaccine play and whatnot. And not trying to be political, but it's just the amount of the shots going off in some of the countries is insane. So I think Pfizer's going to bring in a lot of money from those countries. And we'll see where that takes the stock to, because obviously Moderna from 400 to 200 and Pfizer only from 62 to 53. So something's going on here. Clearly buyers are holding the stock up, and we can maybe take it back into the 60 test sometime soon. BLNK interesting today, Prad. It's up. Yeah, I did pull up BLNK. Let's pull it up one more time. It's up at 7.5% while the market's was down 2%. Your NASDAQ and your ES was down 1.6, but now both reversed quite a bit. We'll see if BLNK over here is coming back to the VWAP anytime soon. Obviously, we just now cracked 25 not too long ago, giving the stock a new high a day at 25.75. I'm not sure. I'm 100% sure that's not legitimate. Even if it's legitimate, that's in pre-market, so it does not matter. So the high a day being 25.44. Let's see if we can test that high a day again with maybe buyers around 25 on the down move.
Brad, earnings season is getting back in full force, and we have a few interesting names on the board. So let me show you guys what to expect after market today and before the open tomorrow.
Where did this come from?
It's my gift to you. It's my gift to me.
All right, this is more important. You can show yours. I can show mine. I have a girl, and you have a monkey.
I have a monkey.
Basically, Arun found my Kinder Surprise collection. Looks like I eat a lot of chocolate, right, Arun? Yep. Kinder Surprise. All right, guys, here is earnings. A lot of banks in here. Bank of America, Morgan Stanley. Also, we have Procter and Gamble, Commercial Bank, US Bancorp, and also we have here United Health Group, ASML. Anything interesting for you, Prad, on this board?
Yeah, you hit everything on the nail, Miss V. Procter Gamble, your banks, Bank of America, BOFA, as Chad tries to troll me, Morgan Stanley, and obviously anytime one bank moves, most banks kind of follow along with them and offer you beautiful opportunities, kind of like a sympathy trade also.
That's interesting.
So I can't wait to see what stocks follow Morgan Stanley or Bank of America.
Indeed.
Today, actually, I think Goldman had their earnings.
Yes. Let me double check. I believe before the open, yes.
Yeah.
And you actually so right and noticed out of that heat map that bank sector and energy sector, they kind of always like move the same.
Okay.
Like if like positive, they're positive as a group. If it's negative, negative as a group.
Like the sector?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Guys, write in the comments if you are excited about any of those names to trade tomorrow. Maybe you're already trading them.
Yeah, good call out over there, Miss V. You know, watching a heat sector is always a great call, guys, especially if you're trading stocks in a basket. Like, for example, I was just going to talk about Goldman Sachs. Goldman sucks. Down 7 point, down almost 8% today. Could go to 10% eventually and go in SSR, but beautifully bouncing in front of 348, sorry, not 84, $348 bouncing off above there, but finding rejection near 351, $352 or so. But what I wanted to talk about is Goldman Sachs being in the XLF. And the XLF on Amex, you know, if you are trading Goldman, which has its own catalyst, so it can do its own thing at the end of the day because it has its own catalyst, but it doesn't hurt watching the overall ETF that Goldman belongs into, and that ETF is down 2%. Let me actually pull up a Toronto bank stock, which should look very similar to the ETF most likely. Let me see if RY on TO looks similar to this. RY on TO. That's not the chart. Oh, RY and TO doing that, not looking like that. So maybe we'll see TD on TO, maybe. TD on TO. Not really, but you know, it followed it down to a little bit. It tried to consolidate the same way XLF did, but then TD eventually bounced back up, and then we'll wrap it up with Morgan Stanley. Let's see if Morgan Stanley followed Goldman Sachs to the downside today, and it did. There you go, Morgan Stanley. Looks like the idea doesn't tag along with the Toronto side as much as I thought, but I remember it used to. So a little bit of a non-correlation now. I think Neil has something to say. Test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Was
10.
it something to do with the no sound? Refreshing screen will not fix. There is? All right,
Yes?
We're back.
Oh my God. So
Okay.
much stress, guys. Thank you so
We're
much
back.
for staying with us. Go long on Rob, go long on Lucas. Thank you, team. Back to the market. Sorry for that. It's a proof we're live indeed, right?
Yeah, proof that we're live indeed. A bad way to prove it, but it is proof that we're live
Oh my
indeed.
God, I so don't want to rewatch that.
Yeah.
Such a shame. Sorry for that, guys.
All right. Oh, someone's in trouble for the. Oh, sorry, I didn't even read that. I didn't even know where that came from.
We've got a super chat from Nick Ganguly. Well, someone in trouble in the tag department. Lol. Oh, well, it's all right, guys, until you stay with us. Thank you for your patience. You're the best.
All right, so GME currently down almost back to $100. Can we actually break $100 to the downside, or will GME continue to hold support the way it has been in such a marvelous fashion for so long? So GME, has been holding above 100 unbelievably. Like I cannot believe that we're holding it in such a way. So GME still looking good to me. I think obviously there is very soon we might just break below 100 on this one, and I would like to see if that breaks. Where do we start trading it around in this stock? But currently still above 100. Low a day 106.69. Really, market makers? 106.69. Really? Well, that happens to be the low a day, and with 1.7 million shares traded before 12 o'clock is actually a great thing on GME. So let's go, Jimmy. UPST climbing. UPST back above 100. I do remember seeing this slightly below 100 recently. If I can actually see if that was true. UPST was okay, not slightly below 100, but very close to 100. That's what I remember. So back above in the positive right now, up actually 2% on the day where the market's kind of bleeding. So, very good to see Upstart almost back to that 120, 130 levels. We're quite a bit away from 130, obviously, but almost back to 120. I think with the short week that we have, if the Upstart could find buyers around these $100 levels, then there is a easy chance that we get a move back to 120 over here, and then maybe start seeing rejections around those 120, 125 levels. Actually could be near 122.33. Miss V really liked your hand puppet routine. I love it.
Lol, yes, guys, thank you so much for staying with us. At least we had a chat, right? And by the way, let's take a look at like button. I don't know, guys, if you noticed that I'm trying to kind of show you with signs. Good that thumb up is so easy.
Yeah.
Everyone know thumb up, right? So, guys, again, our goal to get at least 1,000 likes. So please, if you didn't like this video, right here, like button, turn it black into the upside, and we would really appreciate if you support our community.
All right, so DWAC, someone said 85 plus. No, we're not there yet. The high day still 83.80. We will obviously, I think 85 is very much a possibility. Yes, sir? Well, throwing over to you? All right, good luck. Oh, never mind. Try again?
We just did.
All right, never mind. Okay, we're going back to us. All right.
Go short on Rob.
So DWAC, hopefully that didn't give that noise thing last time that happened. All right, so DWAC currently still struggling to get back above. Sorry, not struggling, but still trying to see if we can get all the way up to 85, as people are talking about in the chat, but we're not there just yet. Get that 1990s fade out. Are you talking to me, bro? Hey, I got the nice fade, man. Come on. I like the video. If Prad does the cowboy dance again, you're welcome. I'll do it if you like it. It's not vice versa. You gotta get it to give. Not give to. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, is that AMC short Prad? Let's go check out AMC. AMC, anytime under a 19 today, I think AMC is just a short. And obviously, you have to give it the wiggle room all the way up to 1950, in my opinion. That was the short that Sean was actually talking about on his Twitter. So let me actually spend a quick second to pull up the homie's Twitter, show you his tweet, and then we'll Trader TV, Trader TV Sean. Where is the sticky note? Where is the sticky note? There it is. So here it says AMC short into 21. The stock never went to 21. Short on the 1950 break. Obviously, I don't know if he took it. But if he did, he never had to look back. You know, the stock never actually came back to 1950 properly off the original short break. And then when it did come back to 1950, all you have to do is load up and give it the whole room of $20 break on the high side. And ride it back to the downside. Keep on scalping it. So here we go. AMC now almost at 1854 as the low a day, and here comes the charts. Okay, let's show the charts. He actually did take that, and he loaded back up exactly as I expected the man to smoke the trade. So there we go. I expected the same executions, and those are what I see. So beautiful. And there, if anyone follows that sticky notes, you owe that man a super chat. So there you go. Absolutely smoking AMC over there from his call outs. Let's actually see another call out that he had too, if I can remember which one that I wanted to talk about. I think it was the AMD one or the Microsoft one. I forget, but I was so focused on the on Activision trades myself today that I didn't focus on anything else. You know, obviously being a buyout, I'm probably going to be my #1 strategy over there.
Meanwhile, Prad, your cowboy dance got viral on the chat.
Sorry, Miss V?
Your dance got viral.
My dance?
Dance.
Oh, my dance. Okay, yeah.
And Box6439 says 1,050 likes. Prad does the cowboy dance again.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's go.
Maybe. We're still waiting for the 3K likes for my hair color change.
I know.
Right? DWAC won't hit 85 today. Anything is possible. Yeah, I say this too much at this point, but you know, anything can happen. Saying that it won't was probably the right way to think about it, but 85 is only $2 away from 83, and $2 for a stock whose spread opens up 50 cents every now and then is not much. So you know, volume can pick back up later on in the day, and it could easily go to 85, or it could easily not go to 85. Sean just said I'm long here at 80 on DWAC, so let's go. It's at $80 now. Sheesh. So we're coming back to the downside. We'll see if this one finds support one more time at the let me see if I can draw a trend line here. That would be my first trend line or so, and this would be my second trend line maybe, if I was to draw one. And we'll see if it starts bouncing off of this one over here. What price would that be? Around $81 flat. So we'll see if we can bounce off of 81 or even $80, giving the stock a nice chance to get back above 85. Or not back above 85, sorry, but a chance to get to 85 and then maybe break out from 85. Line remove. DWAC up 14% today. Man, I said the stock is going to go to 100. I should have just thrown in some money on DWAC at $50 on my own account. Yikes. How is he long at 80? He's probably built the position before. Okay, so here's that's his entry, that's his exits. So he's been trading it way more than you know, obviously that he's been on the show. That's why. So his entry, he just messaged over here. So that's his positions. First entry, target, another entry, another target. Moving this one back to the screen.
That chat. We didn't talk about that name for a long time. Up 22%. It's ripping.
So that's chat getting a nice little pump over here. Let's see where this one can go to. 4% up right now, obviously, on that's chat. Sorry, 20% up right now with 40 million shares. Sorry, I got that wrong. Okay. We'll see obviously where this one can go to. Currently, I think the rejection coming in at $3. You know, obviously 295 rejection, but I'm thinking $3 is a nice and simple flat number just to pick from. But 295 is exactly where we're seeing the rejection. Let's see the stock come down. Let's see if we can find buyers at VWAP or above VWAP and get a chance to go back above.
I also see some news from earlier today on that chat. It initiates Web 3.0 platform development for protection of NFTs and encrypted messaging. Encrypted?
Encrypted.
Encrypted.
Yeah. So Web3 platforming, okay, and more encrypted messages, data security on that side, okay, and they're trying to get into NFTs, cool. All that sounds good. So that's Chat's trying to improve their platform over there. I think if I remember correctly, you know, everyone's favorite pumper dumper is using this program to like move stocks. So if people like that are on this one, obviously I'm not the biggest bull, but we'll see if this one starts moving eventually back to those levels that it previously was at. As Miss V just mentioned, you know, I remember talking about this all the time, and now I don't, and that's because the stock used to be at $19 and now it's at $2. That's why people don't trade it anymore. People don't talk about it anymore. But we'll see, obviously, how far can this retrace itself to with that new catalyst coming in. Let's go check on the short flow for that. 4%. Not too much of a short float, obviously. And crushed all the way down. It is still a short float stock. So it's a 13 million float. For a you know, technology service company, and I'm putting that in quotes because they don't have anything proprietary, if you ask me. Zero barriers to entry, and the only candidacy that they have is getting bought out from another company. So whoa, my God, Activision, really? That short today was just insane on this stock,
What,
man.
it keep going?
It just broke another
Oh
low.
no, I'm so sad.
Yeah, this stock.
50,000. Oh my head, it's
I thought 83 would hold, and am I glad that I'm not trading the stock right now, because I would have been loading my bag on that 83 barrier. This stock is just cracking, and I'm gonna go back to my joke right now that I tweeted, and the joke was literally, you know, I guess Call of Duty is finally gonna go to the gaming graveyard, along with Halo, along with Mojang, along with you know, all the other games that belong in that graveyard after Microsoft buys Activision. So goodbye, all that branch of gaming that everyone used to love, because Microsoft now is buying them out. All jokes aside, though, I think this is actually going to be a big thing for Microsoft, because the whole Xbox Game Pass, they're going to have access to so many more games in that Xbox Game Pass just because of this acquisition of Activision and the previous acquisition of Bethesda Gaming. So Bethesda Gaming got bought out. That was a big thing. You don't think it would be better for Minecraft? No, it was a joke that Minecraft died. It's not Minecraft. Minecraft's big still. Yeah, they bought that from Mojang like how long ago? Long time ago. No, that's why I think it's a good thing, because if they add all these games into the Xbox Game Pass, that's going to be big. I actually might go buy the Xbox Game Pass for that one reason, because like, you know, that's a lot of games that Activision offers them. So I can't wait. Minecraft is in the graveyard. No, I said it was a joke. Minecraft's not in the graveyard. I know it's not. I still play Minecraft, okay? Being the grown up, quote unquote grown up, you know, I still play Minecraft. So that's that.
And yeah, Prad, I was also short on ATVI today. So sad that I got out too early. My first in again, guys, was short at 83, then at 84. And it's now all the way broke 83 to downside, 80 to 69. And again, guys, everyone who shorted it like around this level, around 90-ish, congratulations. Such a great job.
Yeah. So we're going to Overwatch has been dying. Hopefully Xbox will bring it back. Overwatch? Isn't it dying purposefully because the game devs are killing it? Like, I'm not sure what you're trying to say. That's big. Like, isn't Overwatch 2 a reason why Overwatch is dying? The game devs are killing it. This is why I was never a big fan of Activision to begin with. Call of Duty actually belongs in the graveyard. Maybe Overwatch doesn't, but Overwatch League was a whole concept that sucked in a general. But I think Overwatch is dying because it's its own fault. Nobody likes watching Overwatch competitively, and Overwatch 2 is taken over, or they wanted to take over, right? So because of that, I think Overwatch is just who cares about Overwatch anyways? Who cares about gaming, man? All we care about is making money. And right now, if you are Ford long, you're not making money. This stock is crashing. What's going on, Ford? Going through to Fridays bottoms right now. Let's see if we can find support at this wick. I'm not sure if this wick is even legitimate, but if we find support at 24.30 or even 24, I'd love that for Ford. Down now 3.33%. Not looking good for our motor company. Short the DWAC. DWAC is whack. Oh God. Okay, let's go see where DWAC is. DWAC's still above 80 bucks, 80.40 right now. The spread is still, you know, sometimes 20, sometimes 30, sometimes 50 cents. So I'd still be careful. 10 million shares. You know, I'm very surprised that the stock is making the moves that it is, and we're not seeing the volume that we should. So it is what it is, I guess. I would love for the stock to not have such a crazy spread sometimes.
There's just a message. Yes, here Just Dancing is saying Tesla miss we. Let's take a look at Tesla. So I also could give some comment real quick. So guys, Tesla is now down 0.44%, back to the negative. QQQ is down almost 2%. Obviously, Tesla is kind of reacting to that negative move. I'm not touching Tesla now, but again, I want to see if it's going to break 1040-ish level to the downside, like 1040. Not touching it for myself, but I'm looking at this at 1040-ish level on Tesla. What about you, Prad?
Tesla?
Do you look on any levels for Tesla?
For sure. Let's go check out Tesla. Obviously, you know, I try to stay away from this stock as much as possible, but what stands out right now are the local intraday levels themselves. And what stands out is how they're not anywhere close to the levels I'm used to. So 1070 coming into play, I'm used to 1080 being in play. 1045 coming into play, I'm used to 1050 being in play, and 1020 being in play. And 1020 was in play today for off the opening drive. And then I'm also used to, you know, the 1030 coming into play, which did not come into play. So because of that, Tesla is doing a little bit of a new range and new price discovery, and I would much rather allow it to do its own thing than you know, fight with it, because obviously I would have missed out a bunch of trades on the stock if I was to take it, and the one trade that I would have had is probably around the 1050 level, and that would have been the only level I would have played around. So that's my opinion, though. Obviously, not someone who trades Tesla too much for that opinion to matter. But if you were to look at just technicals, you have beautiful opportunities for technicals. So you have the 1020 bottom, you have the 1070 high, you have the VWAP holding at 1045 right now, you have the 100-day period at 1040 or 1041. And if you want to go long, you can go long at any of these levels, because SPY is currently at the lower day, and if SPY can bounce off the lower days back to VWAP after creating a double or triple bottom, or how many ever bottoms it is, there is a chance that Tesla could move back to the north side. Tesla earnings are coming up. That's a great point. You know, obviously earnings season picking up. Miss V just covered earnings for us. Hey, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you better smash that like button for Miss Wee every day, because she's gonna be very soon be going through what, 200 stocks a day for putting pictures.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
sir. 400. Don't you wanna?
She's gonna be having to go through 400 stocks and pick
Yeah.
these pictures, put them on this PowerPoint for you guys. So smash that like button. Miss V's gonna have a lot of work this earnings season.
So excited. By the way, talking about that, Tesla earnings are coming on January 26th after the market closure.
January 26th, not too
Yeah.
far.
My mom's birthday is on January
Oh.
26th. So guys, if your birthday is on January 26th, shout out to you. You're cool.
That's awesome. Are you gonna buy your mom a Tesla car?
I was supposed to be in Russia on her birthday.
Oh, that's true.
But it's
Next
okay.
time.
Right.
Next time. All right. Where we going to? Nasdaq futures, 66. Prad, I'm holding like 200 stocks. You're a monster. Can you check out SI all day short? If I can type, I'll gladly pull it up for you. I keep missing on my N key for some reason and hitting B key. So here we go. NY, finally. SI on New York. Down 20%, all day short indeed, you know, but little low on the volume end. 1.9 million shares traded. I guess not low. It's good. It's doing decent volume. Down quite a bit. Down almost 30 bucks right now from Friday's close. Looks like we actually made an uptick on the Friday's close from the day's low. So not sure what the catalyst could be. Is this earnings? Okay, so earnings bringing it to the downside over here. Support at 110 or so. 108.90 being the low a day. It says that's a dark pull wick maybe. Let me go check if that's a dark pull wick. Come on, baby. It's not a dark pull wick, so it's a legitimate candle. So that is the low a day, 108.90. Oh, yeah, SI?
Yeah, let me just hold on for a second. I don't mean to jump in and crash your show, but Silvergate was talking about this one in the morning. I own shares this on the way up and telling you got to be able to get out. This morning show, I said there's room to the downside to 80 to 90 on it. They had huge growth when it came to their customers, when it came to their transactions handled, cryptocurrency transactions, but it did not result in revenue. So they also just finished an offering as well, so diluting the share price. This is one of those fast risers in the crypto space that's been a fast move down. I think there's room for it to continue to flush. It's not usually a great day trading stock, but today there's been some momentum. But like I said in the morning show, I'm not even thinking about this thing till it gets below 100.
Thank you, sir.
Neil's
So
in
we're
the building.
Neil's in the building.
I love it. By the way, your microphone is so low.
You see the way I'm sitting, Missy?
Yes.
I'm sitting like I'm sitting in a lowrider, guys. Okay, like if you were driving, okay, where is it? Let's put a Miss V. All right. I'm glad I'm tall, because if I was to sit up properly, I would be like out of the frame.
Right.
I'd be out of the frame. And also, I enjoy it sitting like a lowrider. I enjoy riding my cars like this. All right. Dun, 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 like, and I'm 64 Impala bouncing up and down. That's how I ride my car, yo.
I'll send you a meme from Instagram later. It's about
the
you.
cars, right? The bouncing cars.
It's on like a bicycle. It's a video of a guy riding his bike like this, and it's a comment like he woke up and chose the car today or something.
I
like
saw
this.
that.
That's you.
This is the guy's driving a bike like
Yeah.
this, bro. Riding with Chico. Hey, who got my shotgun? Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I'm just I sit in a really horrible posture, and that's probably why I have back pains. Probably why. All right. All my friends drive a lowrider. Do. Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about. I sound like a Mario theme song. Hey, maybe. Prad has a jelly posture. I have a jelly back for sure. All right. Enough about postures. Tesla will close at 10:30 and have a nice run up tomorrow. How did you get that number? Well, I'll put it down over here, but I don't. How did you even get that number? Prad leans like a G on the Metro. Oh, I'm passed out on the Metro, dude. I'm passed out. FB. Let's go check out Facebook. Facebook is the only tech stock I did not pull up while I was pulling up all the tech stocks. So Facebook, MOVERS, currently down 3.5%. We'll see, obviously, where this one goes to. Speaking of Facebook, what I did remember right away is Walmart. Looks like Walmart is trying to do some sneaky activity to get into the NFT spaces, get into the metaverse spaces, and get into online retailing in a better way than they already have. But online retailing in the metaverse, I think, is what they're trying to do. So Walmart, it could be a basket for the metaverse ETF that I'm in. So I'm hopefully the metaverse ETF is going to buy some Walmart positions over there. Maybe this is the stock actually I will double up on, or not stock, ETF that I will double up on instead of buying more growth stocks over there. And Disney, I'm still waiting for this order to fill. I don't think it's going to, because it's at 150, so I don't think this order is filling anytime soon. We'll see. I'll be a little stingy on this one. I'll wait for my 150 flat. Metaverse is a civilization killer, or it's a civilization builder. It could be either or. You could think of it in the negative way. You could think of it in the positive way. Once a new civilization started, people always called it the civilization killer or ender. Same thing happened with technology. Same thing happened with mobile phones. They said kids are just gonna be constantly stuck in their heads and stuck in the phones and not learning anything. But people are still learning. There's still kids smarter than me every day coming out, and there's still kids stupider than me every day coming out. So I think all of it is just a concept, and we don't really know the answer until the future really unveils itself. So it's great having that concept that you think that humanity is going to destruct itself thanks for the metaverse, and everyone's just going to be plugged into the future with this little probe in the back of their neck or something. It's you could theorize all you want on that, but I don't think that theory is going to be legitimate. I think life is going to be even better without any problems. And the only problems we'll have is because someone slapped me on the metaverse, at which point I just unplug myself and not get upset. Whereas right now, someone slaps you, it's going to elevate way more than a slap.
But I'm sure it's gonna elevate like that in the metaverse too. Who knows? I'm bullish metaverse, but that's me. They were right about the kids. Nah, I don't think so. Prad's drinking too much of that Kool-Aid. Hey, you sipping on that haterade, Justin, today? Hey, Justin's on the haterade today. AMC flushing. Let's go check on AMC. AMC back to the downside. The lower day 1854 hasn't cracked yet, so we want that lower day to crack. Market bouncing off of the bottoms over there, and by market I'm talking about the SPY ETF or ES futures, either one, getting ready to move back north over here on that future side. So we'll see if AMC, which is actually part of the IWM Russell 2000, the #1 weighted stock in the IWM Russell 2000 is AMC. So with IWM down 2.2% and bouncing off the lows over here, I'm going to expect AMC to do something very similar. So look for support to come in front of 1850 and get a nice move back to 19 bucks or so. And if 19 bucks cracks, I'll be pretty surprised, obviously. I think today we're just going to see constant rejection of 19 on AMC and hopefully a bounce off 1850 for the rest of the day. But obviously, if we go much lower, I'll be happy because that's where I want to buy.
We've got another super chat from our good friend Nick Ganguly. Thank you so much, Nick, for your support. Would be interesting if Trader TV Live gets on the metaverse for VR trading session. Well, Nick, future is coming, and who knows, every day we are making up something new for you guys. Behind the scene, we're working on a lot of stuff for you to make the show better. So who knows what else? Maybe soon we're going to VR space.
We could host like a VR get together for sure.
But we need to invite, you know who?
Who?
Paris Hilton.
That's gonna cost like $3 million, Miss V.
All right.
You're gonna pull out $3 million?
All right. Yeah, let me just save on my Ubers.
Yeah.
And maybe we can do
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Not just you. I need to save with you for that $3 million because
Right.
your Uber alone is not gonna help it.
Right, you're right. though.
You have to take Uber for 1 million years just to save $3 million. Maybe not. Maybe not.
We'll make something up.
Yeah, we'll do a GoFundMe page.
Yes, guys.
GoFundMe.
If you wanna support us and help us to get
Paris
Paris
Hilton.
Hilton, send super chat for Paris Hilton.
GoFundMe page. All right. AMC drops below 18. Drops below will be faster. I would actually take that claim and train it around Ron Miller because I think the longs will be faster than the drops on the stock now because we're getting to a price point where people are ready to just buy mortgage worth of stock, literally mortgage worth of stock. And maybe they're joking, maybe they're being honest, but all these spaces that I'm sitting in, all these calls that I'm sitting in, all these, for a lack of a better word, really dumb representatives about AMC on Twitter who are just saying some real stupid stuff. And if people follow anything along to what those people have to say, then I think, we're going to see a lot of buying momentum under 20 bucks on AMC. We're not seeing that right now. It's down 9%. We're not seeing that extreme buying pressure that everyone's talking about, or at least what I'm talking about. But we'll see if that ends up coming into play. I should have just stayed short on that stock today. Screw me. All right. Maybe check Groupon. Wasn't Groupon getting bought out and then sold by somebody else? GRPN, I believe is the ticker. GRPN. It is GRPN. Awesome. Yeah, I think Groupon was getting bought out and then being redistributed to somebody else or something along those words. I forget what I read about Groupon. Let me just try to see if I can pull up the article real quick over here somewhere. Groupon. How old is this? 2020. This is a long time ago. So maybe I'm getting confused between this and something else. Either way, low on the volume, man, and I think Groupon is a buyout candidate still. We'll see if this one can actually take off. Currently, though, I think the leader of I guess Groupon is kind of different in its own way, so I'll never mind on that side. Prad, you use your charm to bring on Paris. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Chicken tikka masala. Why did that just come out in the statement? Stupid stuff. TQQQ might be in reverse. Well, TQQQ is the reverse of SQQQ, which both of them follow QQQ. Well, I almost said more Qs. QQQ. Yeah, I almost said more Qs because I got confused over there. So TQQQ follows QQQ. Every time QQQ goes up, this guy goes up 3 times leveraged north. But SQs, I don't want to say QQQs anymore. So SQs will go down short 3 times every time Qs go up, and that's 3 times leverage short. So for anyone who is trading your SQs or your TQs, you want to be watching the overall Nasdaq futures or your Nasdaq ETF in general, because that's what it's following at the end of the day.
Guys, calculate how many times Prad says Q during this show, and we will reach out to you and shout out.
And that counter number is gonna break. All right, Q cube. That's a better way to put it. Q cube, S cube, T cube. I like it. I actually like that. T cube, S cube, and cube. I like it.
Smart people on the chat.
Yeah. Same with UVXY and SPYs. Yeah, good point on that side. Qbert. Take a shot per Q. Yeah, you guys are going to get drunk every time that happens, huh? All right. Prad, what happens to SQ when it goes to 0? When S cube goes to 0, I don't think it's a possibility. I don't think that's ever a possibility. Like SQ going to 0 would indicate that I don't know what it indicates. It's practically impossible for that to happen. I think it's never gonna happen. That would be market breaking almost. Can SQQ ever go to 0, Arun? He's too busy. We'll move on.
Ignorance mode on.
Yeah. SQ restarts at some point. Square or SQQ restarts at some point. Yeah, they all get repriced and restarted, but I don't think they go back to 0 though. Do they? I don't know. Index always keeps the top stocks in them. Arun is the man. He is indeed. Reverse split on SQQ. Okay. We're going back to Square now. Let's go talk about Block. Where is Block doing today? Block currently, with the market down, Block's actually flat. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. So Square is actually flat on the day. Let's go check out what the yearly chart, one-day chart looks like. This is the daily chart. Looks like we're bouncing off of a previous support level. We did dip slightly below it though, but we're back up straight to that support level, trying to hold it. I'd like for Square to continue doing this and move forward from here on out. BBIG slowed down. Oh my God.
My throat.
Yeah. BBIG slowing down apparently. Slow down maybe puts. So that's still Square. Let me pull up BBIG here. BBIG still under $5 as I expected it to. You know, that candle over here bringing the stock down below VWAP was a little scary for people, probably for people who wanted to go long. So that's gonna obviously shake people out and you know, put buyers on the back burner a little bit. Still holding on that trend line, so look for volume to pick back up in the next 30 minutes or so. We're currently at 12:25 Eastern Standard Time, so you know, still got about 30 minutes or left for the people to return from their hibachis and their omakase grills and whatnot. And when they do come back, look for volume to pick back up across the board and run all the way back north or south. You know, obviously, I'm expecting north for BBIG based on the move that we have been watching the stock go on for 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row now, and every single day has been at least 15% or more. So insane moves over here. Let's see if we can actually get back to $8 anytime soon. And I think if we reclaim 8, get back above 8, scare those shorts at 9, share those shorts at 10, scare those shorts at 11 and 12. Ooh wee! If that squeeze doesn't play out, then I don't know what is. Prad, let me take you out. Hey, you seen those?
Chicken.
You've seen those Instagram memes where a girl takes out the guy. You gotta do everything. You gotta open the door for me. You gotta You gotta pay the bills. You gotta. What else do they do on the Instagram memes? You know what I'm talking about?
Give me compliments.
Yeah, you gotta give me a compliment. You gotta hold my thigh when I'm on the passenger seat.
Call you Uber.
Call me an Uber back home after we're done the deed. You know,
Bring
you gotta
flowers.
you gotta do the whole shebang. You can't just take me out on a date and call it a deal. And Miss V said, bring me flowers. You know, now that I'm spoiled, I'm spoiled watching Miss V getting spoiled. So now you gotta shower me with flowers too. Hey, I ain't cheap out here, okay? I want to sugar.
You're not an easy one.
Yeah, not no easy, not no easy game over here. Sugar daddy, you know, how about we bring that a little bit to the other side? Sugar mama, that'd be great.
Just
All
for
right.
experiment.
Just for, you know, never had one. It would be fun. You can't say no to everything. You know, you gotta be open minded, have some fun,
Yeah.
adventure, and maybe it's not for you somewhere down the road.
I might do this for my boyfriend one day.
Okay.
Rehearsal.
Yeah, he's gonna be very shocked. He's gonna be randomly flowers coming in one day.
Well, maybe we will exclude flowers. Kind of too much.
Are you gonna give him the flowers he gives you? Like a return?
Well, no, I have my own style, right?
Okay.
I would choose different. Like I would open his door
Okay.
or out of the car. You know.
Okay, Miss
Call
V's
him sir,
hopefully he's
open
not
doors.
watching, so you don't ruin the
Hopefully,
surprise.
yes, because you remember we were talking that you
Yeah.
guys talking in here. You kind of bring my rate up, my price target. So keep going.
Your price target. Wow, you're getting upgrades. Miss V's getting
Yep.
Bank of America
By
upgrades over
Goldman
here.
Sachs.
By Goldman Sachs upgrades. I like it. Let's move on from BBIG over here. Good little banter. What did this boy just tweet? Let's check it out. What is this tweet? Oh, it's a DWAC trade. Yes, sir. You guys are going to see my face coming in anytime soon. I think I'm coming right there. Ooh, look at that guy. A little bit of a shorter hair, but that trade was monster. Close this one too. All right. Moving forward to, can I check Neuro? Of course we can. Neuro round 3. Let's see where Neuro is right now. Still stuck in that same range we were previously watching the stock be in. You know, not able to get above $6.90 or so, but holding support around $6.50, $6.40. This is currently the teal or the Tiffany blue line, as I call it. It's the 50-period EMA. So bouncing off the 50-period EMA, not yet going back all the way down to the 100-period EMA. We didn't do a lot of volume for a long time now. Yeah, there we go. Neuro was actually at number 2 number 3 on the day after Activision, and before Ford, but Ford kind of picked up on the volume over there, whereas Neuro really didn't. So Neuro kind of just stayed sideways, and look at the decrease in the volume over here. Obviously lunchtime, so you shouldn't be too surprised by the decrease in the volume, but that's an indication that maybe if volume does pick up, we got a nice move back to the north side or to the south side. And if I do remember, this was a $6 million float. $6 million? Why does it say dollar? 6 million float. 6 million share float. I don't know why I said dollar. Yeah, there we go. If only had one more 6 over there, that would have been gate. So 6.63 million float with 1.63% of that float being shorted. So not much. Vero. Vero. Let's go check out Vero. 3 million shares on Vero, up 3% today. Nasdaq back to the lower day, but looks like it's gonna try and test the support on the lower day one more time for the SPY. Sorry, not Nasdaq, for the SPYs. And Nasdaq trying to almost go back to the lower day here. We'll see if they can do so successfully. Vero, however, dollar stock with 3 million shares. I would love for it to have a lot more volume. And what's more important is we're kind of stuck in ranges. Noticing though how yesterday's volume was and the day before that, looks like we're doing a way better volume compared to that. So let's go see Vero. Is it on here somewhere? Maybe it's on the relative volume leader. Vero. I'm not sure if I filtered these for $1 or less. Most likely these are getting filtered for $1 or less. $1 or more, or sorry, even $2 or more probably, and that's why I'm not seeing VERO. But for sure, VERO has higher elevated volume today than it usually does. So if you want to trade it, there is a trade there maybe, but just not for me. Not for me. Miss V, do you have anything for us?
Absolutely. Why, guys? Exactly hour and a half passed. Hour and a half left, so let's take a look at heat map, S&P 500 index overall. Wow, a lot of randoms. Nice. Goodbye. Peace. See you later. All right, S&P is down 1.62%, guys. A lot of redness. Let's see by the sector. Information and technology sector is mostly negative, but we see here a positive name. Some Citrix Systems is up almost 6%. Other than that, a lot of negativity. Microsoft is down 1.5%. Also, Apple is down 1.65%. PayPal is down 1.49%. Semiconductors, chip makers are also negative on the day. Microchip down almost 5%. Qualcomm down 2.80%. And Micron down more than 3%. AMD, Nvidia are also down. Banks, guess what? Are also negative as a group. Healthcare, pharmaceuticals are also negative. Very negative day for Moderna, you already know, guys, down 8%. Pfizer is also slightly down, and Ocugen down almost 4%. Retailers are also negative. Gap is leading to the downside, 7.14% negative. And eBay, Amazon are all down more than 2%. Cruise lines are also negative. NCLH, CCL are down more than 3%. Travel sector overall is pretty much negative today. Expedia down 2.58%. Though Las Vegas Sands Hotel is up 1.30%. Airlines are also negative, guys. AL down 1.22%. ALK, UL are all negative, more than 1%. Materials are mostly negative as a group. New core down almost 4%. Real estate group is also negative. Auto sector is also mostly negative. GM is down more than 3%. Ford is down 3.26%. Media sector, media and entertainment is pretty interesting today. Here, our Activision Blizzard leading the media group to the upside, up still 25.84%. Facebook down more than 3%. Netflix is down more than 2%. Disney, though, up a little bit, but still 0.51%. Food, beverages are also down. Yes, guys, energy sector, is also negative mostly. XOM is positive only. So yes, guys, a lot of negativity. And S&P 500 is down 1.59%. Guess who's
All
back?
right. Shady's back. Wait, that's not how it goes. Netflix long before earnings. All right. I like the call out. I like the idea. Honestly, I think that's a beautiful call out, beautiful idea overall. Because a lot of people were obviously stuck home in the last quarter still, that the earnings report's gonna come out for. And in the last quarter, I'm trying to see if there was anything big that made people buy Netflix. Probably. Does the Squid Games number reported in the last quarter? Do you know if the Squid Game numbers are being reported in the last quarter? Or was it already reported? Long ago, I think. Yeah, The Witcher, and there's a lot of new ones. There's a lot of other ones, and Ozark's coming out. Last season of Ozark coming out, and there's a lot of big things for Netflix in general. So, guys, I think Netflix is still a big thing in my book. But here's something that I was watching last night. I was watching The Tragedy of Macbeth with Denzel Washington from Apple Plus, and that was insane. That was like a whole black and white, full-out Macbeth Shakespeare. Like, Tragedy of Macbeth. And that was insane, like absolute crazy level artsy movie over there. And I think the only rival right now so far to Netflix is Apple Plus, hands down. Disney is a joke. Please. I'm not watching Lion King a million times. I'm done. That's fair. The only reason I like the only reason I like Disney is for Nat Geo. I think Disney's Nat Geo is a big wing over there. Here comes Nat Geo is awesome. I love Nat Geo. Here comes the Marvel Disney guy.
Uh-oh.
I'm not even gonna talk about Marvel. I just want to say, like, Amazon Prime's not too bad either. Check out a show. I mean, there's a lot of good shows, but like, Expanse is pretty sick. And if you have not seen Patriot, Patriot is legit. Like, you think it's just some Jason Bourne type spy film? It is way deeper than that. It's jokes. It's serious. Patriot's legit on Prime. Just saying.
There we go. So, what I'm seeing in the chat though is a lot of people like a lot of services, and no services so far are just getting bashed on except from me. So on that side, Netflix is another big boost up, right? So if you think Disney's good, if you think Amazon's good, if you think Apple Plus is good, then you have to love Netflix. You just have to love Netflix because they're the supreme king of everything right now, and they're just.
Yeah, Netflix sounds super fun. So sad I don't have it though. By the way, yeah, I know.
I don't pay for it either. I don't pay for it. I use my sister-in-law's.
All right, we kind of the same here.
Yeah.
By the way, Prad, Affirm, did we take a look
I'll
at
take a look
Affirm?
at it again.
Your favorite one down 3.71%?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it again. And Netflix, triple bottom, quadruple bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that 512 level held up on Friday. We're holding up at it right now. Obviously, if market takes out the lower day, it could go lower. Speaking of market taking out lower day and stocks going lower, let's go check out where Affirm is. Affirm actually made a rebound back to VWAP, to the 100-period EMA, to the 50-period EMA. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can see only today's chart. So there we go, back above 67, almost to 68, but did not manage to go all the way there. And now that the weakness in the market is being established again, maybe we go back to the lower day and then test lower day for the next third, fourth time over here on Affirm. And we're already at support levels as mentioned. Where's my volume? There it is. So we're already at support levels over here. And if this bad boy does not find support over here and goes much lower, imagine if Affirm goes back to $50 after announcing an Amazon partnership. Like, that's going to be drastic. That's disastrous. That is absolutely disastrous. That the stocks might just go back to $50 after announcing an Amazon partnership. So buy now, pay never later, and watch us go bankrupt. It is. Yeah. Yeah. It's insane. Absolutely insane. I thought Affirm would actually never come back below, and here we are. So Neil was saying, this is all valuation plays now. They were so outside of their bandwidth that they should have been, and now the correction period is coming in, and then, obviously... it does not matter if it's Amazon partnership or not. What matters is how much money is the company bringing in, and are they able to do so after loaning out money? And right now, clearly, people are not able to pay back those loans.
By the way, did you watch Don't Look Up yet?
Don't Look, I did. That was a good one. I liked it.
I didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
Why?
At all. I don't know. It's so dramatic, depressive, like weird movie.
It's a joke. It's a comedy movie.
I know.
Yeah.
But I don't like movies like this.
What Rob just said, it's why save the world when we can make money. It was like it's like a satire comedy.
Yeah, when she left and forget her kid in there.
Who?
The president, that guy who left, I believe it was her son. When they got on the plane.
I remember.
And he's sitting there and like, she's gonna be back.
I know you're talking about when Jonah Hill gets left behind.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
Anyways.
I love Jonah.
By the way, we've got a super chat. I believe Luis Balbuena is promoting his Twitter. No worries. All right. Show some love on my Twitter, Gustavo the Plug. So no worries. Thank you so much for your super chat.
Gustavo the Plug. Oh my God. Okay. Spoiler alert. Yeah, sorry. I should have probably said that first. That's my mistake. That's my mistake.
Oh my God.
That's my mistake.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Buy now, pay later, watch us go bankrupt. Yeah, indeed, exactly. Buy now, pay never later, and watch us go bankrupt. Stop spoilers. I'm sorry. I didn't think of it that way. That's my fault. Please make the markets go up again. Did I make the market go up? All right, let me see what I can do. Ooh, sa. Ooh, sa. I'm trying, my friend.
Just down more than 2% now.
Are you going
I'm
on that
kidding.
date, Prad? Hey, that's for me to know and you to find out. Hey, Apple 169. Let's go check out Apple. Apple did break 170. We did go as low as 169.62. Yee. Obviously, I'm still sticking to my statement that if Apple was gonna get bought out this very moment, not like anyone has the money to pull out $3 trillion and buy out Apple, but if anyone was to pull out money and buy out Apple, they would have to put up $3 trillion, which equals at least $183.87. I think 182.87, something along that. So if you believe that Apple is worth it, it has to eventually go back up there. But right now, with the correction that we're seeing in the market, the beating up on everything around the market, I am a little hesitant on this one. I think maybe there's a chance where these stocks go a little bit further down. Apple. Let's go check Apple on the dailies over here. 1 year. Where's Apple on the daily? That's a firm. Apple on the dailies. What would 50% of Apple be from these highs? Well, I can't figure it out right now. But basically, the idea is Apple should not lose more than 50% from where it is at the moment, and there's no way Apple goes back below $100, right? And that's the idea. So AMC, what? 1850 again? Okay, AMC back to that lower day and actually cracked it this time. 1850 cracked it. We're now seeing how low can we go. Obviously, that game of AMC was still being played, which is the short-sided. 19 barrier still acting as a barrier. We did try to go back to 19 over here, but then immediate rejection, which is what I was predicting. So now one more time to the downside. It is on SSR now. Thank you for reminding me. It is down 10%. So SSR, and for those of you who weren't here before when I was mentioning what that is, you cannot short it by just hitting the offer. You have to get picked up on the green print. So every time a stock goes up, whenever someone covers their short or when a buyer steps up, that's the only time you can get short. Baba like triple topping.
Indeed.
Baba triple top, I guess, yeah, near the 131 triple top. I don't know if that's what you're mentioning, but so far I'm just, 131 rejection is being pretty obvious. We'll see though. I think it can easily break above that because we're holding at the 50 period EMA. Even with the negative sentiment on Baba, we're still making moves to the upside. So that negative sentiment, that probing from the Biden administration, I don't think people are too worried about it. At least that's what the chart and the stock is indicating to us. Prad long setup on Boeing. Boeing only gives you long setups if you ask me. This company is too big to fail, and every time it goes down, it's an easy long setup, and every time a plane falls out of the sky, it's an easy short setup, but for a very limited time. Immediately, eventually, not immediately, the stock has to go back up. There's not many plane manufacturers, and that's why I can never be bearish on Boeing. Even BBIG went back up. What the? BBIG back above $5 right now. I just looked over on my second chart, finding support on that trend line at that 100 period AMA, $4.80. Volume coming in exactly at the right times. Let's go. 12:45. Lunch coming into an end. We still got 15 minutes for the official lunch o'clock to end. Lunch o'clock. You like that, Miss V? Have you ever said that before?
No.
We've never said that, have we? Yeah, lunch o'clock, like o'clock. So lunch o'clock is about to come to an end in 15 minutes, and looks like we're about to test 5 hours of support now on BBIG. Back up 23% on the day. Can we go test 550 is the question. 549 is the high a day.
Prad, like o'clock is over lunch o'clock. So guys, please, if you didn't like this video yet, do it right now. 1 hour 15 minutes left until the end of Market Movers, and we would really appreciate if you help us to get 1K likes as soon as possible. 2,400 people are watching and 776 guys. You remember you like 888 mark on the likes. So go get it. You have a chance to be lucky 888. And besides that, Prad, I see that a few people talk. I know we already talked about that. BBI. So also keep going.
BBI, yeah, I'll for sure pull up BBI. I just saw Palantir message from somebody, so I just wanted to go check on what Palantir is doing. Triple bottom near 15.20 looks like. So $15 kind of acting as a support today, giving you beautiful scalps opportunities. Today, the stock is actually down before. Okay, so here's the idea. Okay, here's the theory that I have that I'm gonna see if that theory pans out again. Every time Palantir has dipped more than where Aunt Kathy bought her shares, she buys more. So now last time she bought shares at like 16, 17 something, and we're below that price point where she previously bought it at. So I'm expecting her to buy more today. If she doesn't buy more today and Palantir is down tomorrow, I'm expecting her to buy more tomorrow. So watch out for that 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock arc candle coming in from on Palantir, and a nice little bump back to at least VWAP on the stock. Just an idea, just a theory. We've seen that play out multiple times, but that doesn't mean that she has more money sitting in the bank account to buy more. What if she's tapped out and she doesn't have any more and that candle never comes in to save you? Make sure you have your stops on that case for the downside. DWAC on pivot point right now. Let's go check out this pivot point. DWAC still at the $80 support. Beautiful. Looks like we did go slightly under 80, like about 10 cents under 80, and the spread is still about 30 to 50 cents sometimes. So I still don't like seeing that. We're coming down a little bit right now. Market taking out the lower day. SPY actually taking out the lower day right now as we're talking about it. Here we go. Come on, spies. Show me the chart. There we go. Lower day gone. Taken out. Let's go check out what the cube is doing. Q-cube is also to the downside. I think they almost took it out, but then they made a little uptick over here. So we'll see if that happens on Qs also. BBI daily resistance at 42 cents. Double top just below 40, but VWAP has held on every pullback. So that message was for me, hopefully. Okay. So Neil just put a message in. I'll read it out again for anyone who wants to listen to it. BBI daily resistance at 42 cents. Double top just below 40. But VWAP has held on every pullback. So looking at everything but open, this is before open. So everything after open held VWAP. Did not even come to VWAP at this time. So held a 50 period EMA. And as Neil was mentioning, 42 cents or 40. We're double topping itself right now, so we're trying to see if this one can find more volume coming in. Obviously, lunch o'clock coming to an end. We're 10 minutes for lunchtime.
Stop stealing my like o'clock. It's patent now.
It's patented. Okay, no more lunch o'clock then. If Miss V doesn't like it, no more lunch o'clock. Lunchtime it is. At lunchtime. Ding ding ding. We need the bell that Raquel has.
We have one. I'm gonna get
lunch bell. Yeah, we need a lunch bell. So lunch time coming to an end soon in the next 11 minutes over here, and maybe that's gonna bring some volume in for BBI. Already 177 million shares traded and up 71%. 71%. BBIG has more Twitter hype than AMC. It does obviously, and there's a lot more options trading going on BBIG right now. So I think there's something going on BBIG that a lot of normal people don't, and we just got to find out what that is. I'm trying to see what our homie over here is watching. I'm pretty sure that's Netflix because I saw a red bar, but I don't know what he's watching. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's watching, but it looks like some TV show over there. All right, AMD long. Let's go pull out AMD. I believe I saw an article that said AMD was acquiring... no, not acquiring. Sorry, I know exactly what it was now. It was Samsung's first ever AMD chip in their phone. Rob, did you hear about that? So AMD, man, you can't stop, won't stop. We're going to kill every chip maker out there. We're going to be the king. Intel who? NVIDIA who? AMD, the supreme king of chip makers. Let's go. I still can't believe that I was standing exactly where that bell is that you guys see ring twice a day, and I was screaming on this floor, AMD at 20 is going to be 100. And I didn't make a single trade out of that. So very upsetting. Very happy though, however, seeing my baby, my love, my heart, my AMD over here, just doing beautiful things. Now making a partnership with Samsung. Previously had a partnership with Apple too, I believe, and now Apple's gonna do their own chips. Correct? Yeah, so Apple's going to do their own chips now, so can't wait to see what kind of partnership AMD keeps on coming up with. I love AMD.
I can hear. I'm not
I
sure
love
even
AMD.
your mom gets so many
Oh,
compliment
no,
and
she
nice words as you
doesn't.
give to AMD. Although also Cohen and company raised target price for AMD to 150 from 145 today.
Sheesh, yo, say less. There you go. What am I saying? AMD can't be stopped, man. 150 price target from who again, Miss V? Cohen Brothers.
Yep.
Let's go, man. Beautiful. AMD is the king. Yeah. AMD is a cheaper way to invest in Tesla. That's a good way to think about it. But, obviously just I would like to separate the baskets. I'd like to separate the baskets. Samsung even postponed the new phone release because of that AMD graphic chip. Oh, so do I now not buy the Google Pixel and wait for the new Samsung for that AMD graphic chip? Is that what I'm doing? Maybe that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Qualcomm is down big as they are AMD rivals in phone chips. Yeah, the Snapdragon or whatever. Snapdragon had its era it had its time in the tech space, but I think AMD is literally. I don't know if you guys have seen the meme, but AMD is like that. What's that Grim Reaper walking door to door, and then one door is NVIDIA, the other door is Intel, and the other door is Qualcomm, and then you see blood trail coming out of the doors every time AMD leaves that door. So it's Slaughterfest over here. Slaughterfest.
You need to create your AMD community.
I would. If AMD will sponsor me, even if they don't sponsor me, I'll just talk about them. I love AMD. I'll keep my 3080, thanks. Yeah, I'll take a 3080 though. If you give me an NVIDIA 3080, I'll take it any day. I'm not paying for it. That costs way too much. Pixel 6 Squad, I know. I still haven't bought mine. I'm still on my Pixel 3 XL, and it's all busted up and cracked up and whatnot. But, well, maybe one day.
The main thing, it can call still, right? Send
Who's
messages.
calling though, Miss Me? Who am I calling and who's calling me? Exactly. Exactly.
Texting.
Texting. I'm texting you though sometimes.
That's true. I text you too sometimes.
All right. So let's go to. We already covered the tech sector over here. We moved right into. Let's go. I'm gonna go through our watch list. So let's go. Let me close this bad boy. Go through. Let me have to move this one over here. Number one volume, BBIG, Apple, AMD, SRGA. So we haven't talked about SRGA all day. It is on our watch list. 31 million shares traded. Looks like the stock gave back most of its pre-market gain off the open itself and almost back to the yesterday's close. Sorry, why do I keep saying yesterday? Friday's close. So now that we're almost back to Friday's close over here, I'm not sure if that catalyst was of any value because we're all the way back here. But now what I'm looking for, you guys remember that pattern we always talk about, which is when a stock is gives back most of its move from pre-market, you can usually find a volume candle coming on later in the day that takes the stock back above. Another thing that I am noticing, it's $1 stock and now below $1. So it could have been that the catalyst was they had to get back above $1 just so they don't get delisted. So let me quickly pull it up over here on our notes. Trader TV segment notes, and we'll quickly see if that's what it is. SRGA. FDA clearance, surgical guidance system, disclose prelim financials. Okay, so it actually has a FDA catalyst over there. Cool. Let me actually show you guys a little tip over here for anyone who likes trading your FDA stocks.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, huh, Miss V? All right.
Cheap.
So if you type in FDA catalyst on Google, here we go. Can I see this chart? Hello? Come on. But yeah, if you type in FDA catalyst on Google, guys, you can see the FDA calendar. This will show you. This is when I used to trade low floats and got bent over every time trading these low floats, and that's why I don't trade them anymore. And I stick to my high floats. I stick to my high beta. I stick to my market-related stocks. But for anyone who loves trading these FDA stocks and follow up on FDA catalyst, go to just type in FDA catalyst on Google, and it'll be the first link, biopharma catalyst, and you'll see pretty much every stock, what phases they're going through, what kind of stocks they're coming up through, what kind of conditions, what everything, literally every single detail to help you out with that buyout stocks. It says showing 150 drugs right now, and you know, obviously you can dive deeper into it for anyone who's into that. Once again, just do FDA Catalyst on Google, and it should be the first website.
That's cool, Prad. Thank you. It actually sounds very useful. And meanwhile, you also mentioned our watch list. Guys, don't miss out and keep up with our watch list. We post them every morning. Fresh, biggest movers on the day. I just sent you the link over there. It's absolutely free. All you need to go to do if you're not registered yet, go click that link, register real quick. You can do it with your Google account or create a new one, absolutely free. And every morning we update morning movers. Here we have Baba, BBIG, and many more names that made great moves on the day and could bring a lot of money to you. And I know that as traders, you guys probably do your watch list yourself. That's a great chance for you to compare, for example, what we are looking at, what you're looking at, and brings you a bigger idea of what you want to do with the stock on the day. And also, of course, watch list archive is super useful. So add this to your bookmarks. It's absolutely free. Why don't just come give it a look?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Come give it a look. All right, so Activision, one more time cracking another what I thought would be a support, but we're not gonna hold it. Where is the low gonna be on the stock today? Anyone have an answer for me? So I thought 82.50 would be the low previously because here we are. Oh no, that's not what we're talking about. Right here, I thought 82.50 we would hold up at 82.50, and now we're actually where? Why did I even get 82.50, and where did I get 82.50? Prad, what's going on? Let's focus up. All right, so here we go. This is what I was looking at. Okay, 82.25, 82.50. This is what I was looking at for some support. The stock cracking much lower than that right now. We're all the way back to 81.99. Let's see, the lower day is probably 81.99, 81.80 or something. Looking to see if we can find some buyers somewhere on this stock and run it back. And keep in mind, I think the deal is still not completed. You know, it's not confirmed. It's confirmed from Microsoft, but it's not confirmed from Activision. So this deal could still fall through the way Pinterest did. Just be very careful. If you are long right now for the expectation that the stock will go back to 95 in the span of a year because the deal is closing in about a year or so, if the deal doesn't go through, then you're getting burned. So I'd be very careful. Let me actually grab the picture that Arun posted from the morning and show it to you guys. So here we go. Transaction is subject to customary closing conditions and completion of regulatory review and Activision Blizzard shareholder approval. The deal is expected to close in fiscal year 2023 and will be, I don't know how to say that word, to non-GAAP earnings per share upon close. The transaction has been approved by the board of directors for Microsoft and Activision, but needs shareholder approval, needs regulatory review for antitrust laws and so on. And then the deal is most likely going to go through for the biggest gaming deal in the world that ever went through. I think that's what the article says. $68.7 billion deal over there to buy Activision.
Justin?
So if it does go through, it's going to be big.
Justin says deal is done, just need regulatory approval.
Yeah.
And real quick, I know we are talking about BBIG a lot today, Prad, but indeed at 12:55, I can see a big green volume candle on it. Great jump to the upside.
Yeah.
And
BBIG.
looks like it might keep going.
Yeah, I see that. We're going to pull it up real quick. Let me just mention this point that Sean mentioned. I don't know about this point, but I guess that's my fault for not knowing that. Microsoft's cash on hand is only 130 billion. So if they're gonna spend 60 billion of that, or sorry, 70 billion of that buying a video gaming company, that's gonna be a big chunk of their money. Wow. So Microsoft spending that much is gonna be a little what the F type of question, but we'll see. But you know what? This company, Activision, makes $3 billion a year or something like that. So Activision makes a ton of money in gaming over there. And you know, obviously I think the deal's for sure gonna go through. Miss V brought up BBIG, but before Miss V brought up BBIG, Rob actually brought up AMD and Tesla point. He said AMD uses a lot more juice, and if AMD is gonna start being or being used in Tesla, then that lowers the range. So maybe that's gonna be a problem for Tesla. We'll come back to that. BBIG, not BBGI. So BBIG on Nasdaq got another volume candle. Look at that beautiful volume spike. This is what we were talking about. We wanted these volume spikes to show up around these times, exactly 1 o'clock. Lunchtime ends, volume spikes show up. Beautiful. Now let's see, obviously, if there's any substance behind this volume spike, or are we just gonna try to trap people at these highs and take it back to the downside today? Beautiful move up above $5, or at least beautiful move to $5, beautiful move above $5, and now we're trying to see the day's high test at 549 coming in anytime soon. Look at how the offers are getting taken out. Let's go scroll down to see if there's any offer at 550. There is some size at 550. I like to see that numbers. So let me quickly open up my calculator, start typing away some numbers. 1, 5, 8, 7. So there's 1700. Two more zeros. Times that by 550, there's about not even $1 million. So let's just say there's $1 million at $5.50 sitting there to get taken out. So the stock has to pretty much go test that number and burn through $1 million of orders at 550. Any support at 9? At 6. Sorry. You mean resistance at 6 for BBIG? Morgan Stanley coming down to 93 right now. Let's quickly pull up XLF and then dive right back to Morgan Stanley. See where XLF is. Show me the chart, please. Quick. Come on. Okay, XLF lowered the day down 2.7%, and now let's quickly go back to Morgan Stanley. Morgan Stanley slightly above 93, lower day being 93.06. Looking at the volume candles, not really increasing, but volume still there. Looks like markets taking out the lower day indeed. So QQQ took out the lower day just now. SPY already took out the lower day before, and we're just making new lower days as we speak. So it looks like, you know, markets flush is incoming right now. Let's go check on Goldman Sachs, which is your leader, your symphony orchestra conductor today for the downside in banks. So Goldman Sachs with the negative earnings report, not helping the stock hold up even at 350. So 350 still acting as a fill level and not holding up, and now trying to see if we can go much lower. Quickly going back to Morgan Stanley to see if we're going to take out that 93. Not just yet. Looks like we found some bids in front of 93 slightly, but I think we're going to take it out very soon. Nvidia going down, yeah, with QQQ going down, obviously I'm going to expect some of these stocks to do something similar. Your AMDs, your Nvidias, your Microsofts, your Facebooks, your tech sector as a whole basket should start ticking lower a little bit. So keep an eye on that. You like the Netflix here? I like Netflix for a swing, for a long, maybe for even if you want to think about it for an investment. You know, obviously we're at like pretty high numbers for investments, but if you like those numbers, then go for it. I like it for a swing trade over here for earnings play. I think someone mentioned it for the earnings play. I love that call out. If Netflix breaks 500 to the downside, you just move away from that trade and you call it a day. But I think for a swing trade, if for the earnings especially, I think there could be some move over here on this one. Microsoft should take Overwatch from Blizzard and give it to 343 studios. Overwatch is you're not even here. Okay. Check out Jimmy. If that actually happens, though, that's going to be even more of a reason why Overwatch is going to be dying. So we'll see. So no Netflix. 18. I thought I just pulled up GME. So GME made a nice little bounce off of what, 104.40. Let's go check on AME. AME make a bounce too. AME at 18 bucks, and AME making a similar bounce along with Jimmy over there. So obviously, you know, basket trading, most of the time your Jimmy and your AME move similarly. It's sympathy trading, and sometimes they don't, but most of the time they do. So when I pulled up GME, I saw a bounce off the lows, and I was expecting something similar to AMC, and that's what we're seeing. 1801 being the low a day. Was there any size on 18? A little bit, not too much size on 18. Looks like there could be around $500,000 maybe or so on that level. Let's quickly check it out. Calculator. Let's just do 1,200. Do 2 more zeros times 18. $2 million. Sorry, on the number 18 for AMC. Inflation kills. I think about it this way, you know, the money has to go back into the government. You know, the stimulus checks and everything, the money was just being freely printed, right? The money was just being handed out for free. Even in Canada, like so much money just being given out, and now that money has to go back into the market, go back into the government. They have to figure out how to way to recoup some of that free money that they were just giving out, and that's where we're coming into the high inflation period. You know, make money cost money, whereas money was previously free for a couple months or a couple years, and that's why inflation kills. You know, but it's just the mechanic of it, right? It's just a normal mechanic of it. I think you can hedge your inflation with the consumer staples, as people talk about, or gold. Even though gold is apparently falling, let's go check on gold. Amex, yeah, GLD on Amex maybe. Gold is actually flat on the day right now. Let's go check GLD. Gold's actually flat on the day very much. Down 1.4? How come I'm seeing 0.32? GLD. GDX on Amex. Let's go check out GDX. GDX down 1.49. Okay, yeah, so 1.4. GLDG on Amex. On Amex also. Let's go see this one. Currently up 0.64. Miners, GDX's miners, oil bankers, and consumer stocks will do an inflation. Oil, banks, and consumer stocks. Thank you. I'm from India. What's up, Tarun? How you doing, brother? Please short everything I currently own. Don't say that, bro. People will actually do it. Don't say that. All right. TKLF, new IPO. TKLF. Already halted or did not open yet? Let's go check it out. Oh, halted a bunch of times. Oh, wow. All right. New IPO indeed. Halted a bunch of times. Looks like it halted for a long period from what, 10 o'clock till 10:35? Almost 10:40. Wow. Okay, that's a long period halt over there. Maybe that was a news halt and the rest of them were probably normal halts. Only 1 million shares traded ever since. Well, I guess it's been halted longer than it's been trading. So it doesn't make, I don't have to be too surprised on that. Let me add it to the imbalance locator to see where it could open up at. Filter that one. Filter it out, please. Thank you. So this one halted at 19.45 and it wants to open at 23. Wow, okay. Obviously, I'm not touching this. The spread itself is 45 cents, or sorry, 60 cents or so. We'll see if this one can tighten up and bring some more volume in this stock. Let me open it up over here on this guy. IPO calendar. Nope, I don't want Market Watch. I want NASDAQ. TKLF. Yoshitsu Co. The stock was supposed to be $4 and it opened at $40. Stop the cap. Okay, so it is what it is. You know, obviously the stock does what it wants. Market does what it wants. The market could be irrational longer than you could be solvent. So $40 opening for a stock that was supposed to open at 4. And we want to see obviously where this goes to today. The offer amount is only 24 million and only 6 million shares being offered to the market. What do they even do? Yoshitsu Co. What do they even do? Are they an ADA? Yoshitsu Co. Alright, I'm done Googling it. We're done Googling it. Anyways, put the decimal point in the wrong place. No, don't do that. DWAC 82. DWAC moving again. Let's go. DWAC back above 80 right now. Holding at the 50-period EMA. People were a little bit worried about the DWAC position when it cracked above or below 80, sorry. But obviously, I wasn't too worried about it. I believe in the strength that is Trump. So I think the stock is easily going to $100 in the span of the February 21st period. If it doesn't hit 100 before February 21st, then I'm almost sure on February 21st it hits 100 and then it does whatever it wants. And that's because there's so many calls and psychological mentalities and DDs that I'm seeing on Reddit and all over the place for that $100 level. I'm convinced that people are gonna be trying to push for that price point either by buying anything they can and whatever they can to do to make it happen, by gamma squeezing it, by option squeezing it, by whatever it is. SPY holding at the 100 SMA so far, SPY on Amex, 100 simple moving average. So I use the exponential over here. I'm on the 3-minute also. So the SPY, you said, holding at the 100 SMA. I'm on the 100 EMA. So yeah, obviously a little bit further from there. Looking like we're trying to find some buyers right now in front of 456 on the SPY ETF and doing so in a beautiful fashion. So NASDAQ moving back north over here a little bit. SPY moving back north a little bit. I'm loving it. DWAC starting to move. What's up? Put it in a bounce indeed. Yeah, bounce. DWAC, we already covered DWAC. Prad, you should only use the EMA on less than 50 days. All right. I love it when you guys go short. Obviously, we love it too. We love shorting stocks. At least I do. I love shorting stocks. Goodbye, AMC. Let's go check on AMC one more time. Are we back to 18 bucks? Not yet, but we're getting very close. Here comes the offers chasing the stock down, actually. Look at the 18.10 offer. Oh, he got taken out. Did he get filled on all of his size? Let me scroll down. He did get filled on all of his size. Okay. But yeah, that guy was following him down a little bit. I want to see if we're going to go much, much lower. $18. Get wiped on 18. Obviously, 16 or lower is where I'm going to go long on AMC. But I'm not buying, I'm not mortgaging my house to buy AMC, just so you guys know. I'm buying enough to know that if I lose on this trade, I'm okay with that loss. And that's the way I'm going to urge everyone to look at it. AMC, 18 points to go. Indeed, now 12 points to go for the break of 18. Baba finally bleeding out a bit. Probably going to hang on to my 130 short. Baba moving to the downside, I'm going to guess, by reading that statement. So let's go pull up Baba. Baba, yeah, indeed, moving to the downside at the 100-period EMA now below 130. So it looks like 129.29 is the 100-period EMA on the 3-minute right now. VWAP currently below 129. Yeah, VWAP below 129 at 128.91. If Baba wants to go all the way back to VWAP and find support, I'll be okay with that. Looking at this down move on the pre-market too. So if we bounce off of anywhere close to 128.50, that would make sense to me too. So we'll see if this one can go to Yoshitsu running. Wow. Let's pull up this one then. What was the ticker again for that one? TKLF. Thank you. TKLF. Such a weird ticker for the name of the stock. Okay, so TKLF still not doing the volume we wanted to. It opened up exactly where the indication was, but looks like it actually moved down off that open print and then moved back up after the halt. So now we're halted at 23.31. Where are we gonna opening up at exactly 23.31? So looks like we're running out of the momentum, the gas, where the stock opens up drastically at different prices. Usually there is a trend that I'm used to seeing, which is a halt in 3 halts in any direction equals a reversal. That's just a pattern that I've noticed multiple times. So we have 1 halt, we have 2 halt, and then we didn't get the 3rd halt downside, but we have 1 halt up, we have 1 halt up, and we have another halt up. So 3 halts up right now. I'm gonna expect a little bit of a gassing out on the momentum to the upside and then a little bit of a reversal back to the downside. Keep in mind, the stock was supposed to open at $4. $4 opens up at 40.99. So like, this is ridiculous. So expect it to go back to $4 anytime soon. You guys remember what happened to SG when that happened? SG, Sweet Greens was supposed to open at some simple number at like $11, and it opened at $56. And I said this stock is an easy short. Just put the mortgage on this stock for sure, shorting it, and you would have been so far in the money now. Even today, it's down 10% right now just talking about this stock. So anytime a company is indicating to open at a certain price and then opens up at a complete different ridiculous price, that's a joke for me.
Brad, I don't know if you covered the last super chat we received from
Nope.
Nick Ganguly. Nick Ganguly is on fire today. Thank you so much for all your super chat. Quick question. I see DWAC, DWAC CW warrant. What's the difference? I believe we already were talking about this. It's different class share.
Yeah. So there's actually DWAC warrants, there's DWAC units, and there's DWAC by itself, the share. So what's the difference between warrants and actual stock? So a stock warrant is issued directly by a company to an investor. The stock options are purchased when it's believed the price will stock go up. Stock options are typically traded between investors. Stock warrants represent the future capital of the company. All right, I'm gonna tell you, I don't understand anything I just read, but here's what I do understand though is DWAC warrants will not be halting no matter what, whereas DWAC will be halting if it starts moving too drastically, and then DWAC warrants equals DWAC plus DWAC U. So whatever DWAC U is, DWAC warrants equal DWAC plus DWAC U, or maybe DWAC U equals DWAC warrants plus DWAC. It's something along those lines. I forget what the formula is, but one of them equals DWAC plus the other. One of them equals DWAC plus the other. Let's go DWAC. Let's go check out DWAC. Ooh, almost back to the high day over here. 82 now getting taken out. Previously, we were, obviously worried about the $80 level, and now we're happy to see we're back to the high day. Quadruple top, penta top, septa top. I don't know. Octa top. I don't know how many tops I'm counting over here, but the only top I want to see is 85. I want to see that top got taken out. Let's see if 85 can get wiped off the board today. I think the stock closes above 80 though, based on how it's trading. 16% up today. Sorry? Always. Never been a bottom, never will. Never been a bottom, never will. Always a top. DWAC broke resistance slightly. I wouldn't say it broke resistance. We haven't seen it shoot past it. We are seeing volume candles come up here, which are great. Big volume candles coming in after 1 o'clock is always a good indication for any stock, especially if you're long. So now we want to see if those volume candles have a follow through all the way to 84, all the way above 84 to 85, and keep on going.
By the way, Prad, I feel like button is underrated so much. We have 2,200, almost 300 people watching. Only 865 likes. Guys, if all the 2,300 people would give us a like, we would appreciate it so much. I know that each of you has the like button. So please click it. Absolutely free, super quick, but means so much for us and the trading community overall. Likes help us to improve YouTube algorithm, which means more people can find out about market movers in our beautiful community. And of course, guys, if you are not logged into YouTube, please do so at least you can give us a like, and we would really appreciate that.
Mike Tyson agrees to fight Jake Paul for $61.5 million. Wait, is Mike Tyson getting paid that, or is Jake Paul getting paid that, or is that the whole deal of the fight? I need more details. Mike Tyson agrees to fight Jake Paul for $61.5 million. Jake Paul made $41 million. Off of Floyd? Off of the whole year? Mike makes that, or Jake makes that? Mike would probably make it. That's wild. 61, sheesh. What's up?
Can you give me 61 million for like one shot in the face?
Yeah, exactly. I'll take 10 million to get punched by Mike Tyson.
I'll be laid up for quite some time.
Forget 61. I'll take 10 million to get punched by either one. Jake or Mike want to punch me for. I'll knock out, man. I'll knock myself out. I'll do the Oscar performance. Just give me 1 million out of that. Actually, forget 10. I'd charge more than Mike. Okay, dude. Jake Paul going to lose a year like that. I want to see that fight though.
Yeah, just make sure that Mike Tyson's fed before he fights.
Mike's gonna be a monster.
Have you seen him in training?
Oh yeah, his training for the Roy Jones Jr. was insane.
He's a little bit slower, but
Yeah, yeah. 10 mil for your family, Mike is beast. Yeah, bro, I'll take it. Is Toronto Sun pretty sure it's on Toronto Sun? It's pretty sure it's legit. Okay. I thought you were talking about the Sun in Toronto. I forgot that there was an actual newspaper publication called Toronto Sun, or still is. I'm not sure.
Because looks like actual sun doesn't exist in Toronto.
Still is, sorry?
Because looks like actual sun doesn't exist in Toronto. So
Hey, it
cold.
does. We got sun today. Come on, be nice to our weather.
Aw.
Be nice to our weather. I know it has mood swings, but you know what? Our weather makes us a special human. Like, I'm seeing so many people struggle in the snow, stand, not argue, not fight at public buses or anything. Like, today was so peaceful, so calm. Everybody just moving in a smooth line.
All right.
And usually it's just like people like stepping over people.
Yes, it was disaster. Did you see bus crossing all the roads?
Yeah. But today it was so calm. I think, it's something about the Canadians. It's like we gotta pat ourselves on the back. It's like we go through this a lot. We go through these garbage weathers so much, and we still wake up and come into work. I'm patting myself on the back, okay?
Canada.
Yeah, I'm patting myself on the back here.
Yeah, clap to yourself. I still will be here on the sad side with my Uber prices,
Hey, it's a simple solution. Don't take it.
So, what, should I go by foot?
Yeah, that's true.
Did you see Goldman Sachs sometimes? I'm sorry.
TTC Goldman sucks sometimes. I like that one.
Oh, right
TKLF.
now you made me a hater of the. What happened?
What is with this stock, man? How is this stock up 600% right now? What is with this stock? Okay, 1.4 million shares traded. TKLF moving. So it looks like it did halt, opened up exactly right next to the halt price, and now we're way higher than previously, and we did not halt anytime soon. Look, we're waiting for this halt to come in. Ah, man, this should be an easy short. Like, this should be an easy short. I'm not sure what the fees even cost for paying it, because obviously it's an IPO. Usually, 99.99% of the time, you won't have shares to short an IPO. So we'll see if this one, who's even shorting it right now is my question, because this is insane. I don't even have this on my radar. Sorry? $1 per share. That's not too bad. Focus on AMC. Let's go check on AMC. Back to 18 on AMC. There's some size on the bids. Remember, I said there was about $2 million on the bids. Sorry, not shares. Let's see if we can take it out. I'm looking at market back to the lower day. And by market, I'm looking at QQQ and the SPYs at the moment. Almost back to lower day on the SPYs. Come on, let's bring in some volume. We're at 124. And the stock just stopped. This filter is only for 100 shares, guys. By the way, if you're asking or if you're wondering, the filter is only for 100 shares, and we're not seeing any move on the bids. We're seeing a lot of mid prints, a lot of mid prints. We need to see either offers or bids. Come on. We're keeping an eye on it a little bit longer. Let me actually pull up. There we go. There's some bids getting whacked. Mid prints are getting whacked too. GME, real quick on GME, and then we'll go back to GME. Did not actually go back to the low over there, so I think GME could be a short if AMC breaks 18. So keep an eye out for GME over there if AMC breaks 18. But right now, we're not really seeing it break yet. That's the fact that we're holding it right now like this is pretty surprising to me.
Hopefully that monkey on your computer can help apes.
Yeah, we got the little ape mother and the ape son over here sitting on my monitor. Hopefully that energy helps you guys out. I'm trying to see where the size is getting decremented from. If the if the size is, even though it's mid prints, am I seeing size getting taken out of the offer or the bids is what I'm trying to see, but it's not really able to make any sense of it just yet. Only thing I can make sense of it is big orders are actually hitting the offer over there. We had almost 1,100 shares being hit on the offer there. BBIG apes LFG. Quickly go back to BBIG and we'll go back to AMC. I want to keep my eyes on the $18 break, obviously. So let me, maybe if I pull up AMC over here, and then I can keep an eye on the break. So actually, wow, that size got taken out. 1801 got taken out, almost got taken out. We'll see if the size gets put back on 1801, or did they not add their orders? Looks like there's some people removing orders actually from the $18 level. Let me see if they're removing it or adding it. Kind of seeing both. I saw some orders get taken out. I'm also seeing some orders getting added up on there. So we're seeing a mixed bag of both. Snow, what is that? Oh,
It's a stock. Snowflake.
Snowflake. That's right. Prad, how about Wells Fargo? WFC. Wells Fargo to the downside, I'm going to guess. Indeed, downside to almost 2% now. So obviously just following a little bit of a Goldman Sachs and the other was the Morgan Stanley or the overall financial ETF. I want to go look at JP Morgan because JP Morgan had their earnings, I believe, not Friday because Friday you don't have earnings, but Thursday.
Tomorrow before the open, I believe.
JP Morgan?
Yep.
No, they already had theirs. I believe it was Friday, but Miss V is going to correct me if I'm wrong. She's checking it right now. Yeah, JP Morgan, I believe they reported on Thursday,
yeah,
and they
right.
said that they had a failing, or not failing, but they had a bad trading sector, trading branch of their company or whatever. So JP Morgan, I wanted to see if they're going to extend that move from that earnings report. So the answer is yes. We're going to extend that move at support now at 150.54. AMC. AMC broke 18. I almost pulled it up in time. There we go. Almost missed out the move over there. Cracking 18. Thank goodness I had it on my second screen watching it. The size was going off, and there we go. AMC broke 18. Let's see if we can see any buyers coming up. If you guys remember last time when AMC broke 20, it only went as low as 1965 and then bounced off of that. So maybe AMC bounces off of 1765. Just picking random numbers here. No technical analysis, nothing, right? So just picking random numbers here, trying to see a repetition of history, trying to see if AMC can do something that it can do previously. And at the same time, while I'm saying all these statements, let's pull it up over here. So I just put that line down. What is that line at? 1733 is that line over there. So let's just say nice and flat 17, but it could bounce off of 1733, 1750, or just 17 flat. Today already down 12%. QQQ taking out the lower day for the third time now. I think third time since I've mentioned it. And SPY's trying to bounce off from the lower day. Let's see if that helps AMC bounce a little bit. Let's quickly pull up AWM also. IWM, sorry, not AWM. IWM, you guys know AMC is the #1 weighted stock of the Russell over there. And if IWM's crushing to the down, it is down 3% almost. AMC doing very similar moves.
With the JP Morgan, you're absolutely right. I got confused with Morgan Stanley,
Yes.
which is for tomorrow. Those banks got me confused. And we had a great idea on the chat for our TikTok, Brad. On the way home, it's time for TikTok. Do you want to build a snowman before it melts, but build a bullhead? That's a great idea, actually.
Do you want to build a snowman?
I don't really want to touch that snow. Sorry, bucks 64.39.
Have you ever built a snowman?
Yeah.
I don't think I've built an actual snowman.
In the
I've played with snow, but I've
Yeah.
not built a snowman.
You do throw snowballs?
Yeah,
into
like
it?
snowballs, like snowballs
Yeah.
and stuff. But I've never roll it, build a big snowman, put a
It's fun.
carrot as a nose and everything. I've never done all
It's
that.
fun. Do you know they do even different statues from monuments from snow or ice? People go very creative.
No,
even
I never
from the
did that.
sand. I would prefer to do it from the sand.
Sun, like a beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss V is a beach body for sure.
Yep.
TKLF, that is just the HUDI. What did I just read? TKLF, that is like HUDI. Okay. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that, I think. Got it 17 high 5. What? Got it at 17 high 5. Oh, AMC. Sheesh. All right. Let's go. Well, we're almost back to your break-even point over here on AMC. Obviously, I hope it bounces for anyone and everyone who's long around these levels or even above these levels. So people get back into break-even or back to positive. But AMC at the moment struggling. Let's see if we can find buyers like it's trying to. Can we take out the offer? Come on, take out the offer. Maybe not. Also short AMC. Let's go. Seems like I made about $20,000 on DWAC last year. Let's go, Alan, my boy. AMC 2.10 is where you got it in. Beautiful. I got it at $17 now. 30 high 5. Yay. All right. Let's go to. I want to go look at Roblox. Roblox is $77 right now. What the heck happened here? So looking at this pre-market move, I don't know what this was. That's even more surprising than this. Let's actually go check if that was legitimate.
Our guest trader today was talking about Roblox, though.
So it was legitimate. Oh, our guest trader? Yeah. Sorry? Oh, that makes sense. That makes 100% sense. So Roblox got this move off of Activision, a sympathy trade, and then obviously I do remember Neil mentioning EA games and Take-Two and so on. So Roblox, that makes sense why that candles over there look like that today. But obviously right after that makes even more sense because Activision got smacked to the downside, boy, and along goes every single stock that got up with there. So Roblox down 1.7%. I guess, just back to initial levels where it would have been. If anything, that Activision move kind of saved Roblox's destruction today. I think Roblox would have got whacked even more if the Activision news didn't help it move all over the place. So going to EA, we already covered EA. Is there any other gaming stocks that I want to look at? Maybe not. iHeartRadio and Roblox partnership helps. Okay. CFVI. Let's go check out CFVI. 4 million shares. Oh, that's still Roblox. CFVI, 4 million shares traded. It is moving north side with a 5% move at least. Currently testing $13. We did break out of 13, obviously, multiple times in the day. Sorry, I'll take that back. Once in the day, we did go as high as 13.19, and then we came immediately back to find support at VWAP or the 50-period EMA, and now managing to get back to 13, but slight resistance looks like is going to be put in over here. Looking for a bigger volume increase. We're only at 4 million shares at 12 o'clock in the day. Sorry, not 12 o'clock, 1:33 in the day. So we're looking for this one to go higher and higher. Activision acquired by Microsoft, yes, for $95 cash, but it's still something still need to go through. Regulatory rules need to be fixed, and I believe that the shareholders need to approve it. Microsoft new low looking to run to VWAP for end of day. MSFT. So obviously some point that Sean mentioned to me just now about 34 minutes ago is Microsoft's cash on hand is about $130 billion. And if they're willing to spend half of it for buying a gaming company, then this could be their it's not like Microsoft's far behind in gaming or anything. The Xbox was revolutionary, blah, 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 Halo, Bungie. I could go on forever and ever for what Microsoft's done for gamers. But all that being said, if they're willing to spend that much money to acquire another gaming company when they already have such a big gaming branch umbrella, maybe they're trying to go deeper and harder and faster into that space. So Now they're gonna have to, Amazon is gonna have to step up, because Amazon wanted to take over gaming a little bit. They kind of fell back. New World New World was very promising, and then it just completely stopped being promising. So I need Amazon Gaming to do a lot better stuff, and if they want to really fight with Microsoft over here, then yeah, I think gaming is a big future over there. Xbox Meta Gaming.
1K likes, Jimmy.
Woo.
It's Jimmy time. Thank you, Jim, so much. We love you all. Oh, it was a little bit hurt. Wow, new moves.
I'm doing the
not
Euro
gonna
step.
Do this.
I'm
Like
doing the Euro step.
electricity goes through. Guys, thank you so much. We love you. So appreciate 1K likes. It makes us happy every day. None of the days without 1K likes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Let's bring them higher.
Higher. Can we
want
get
them
much higher?
On likes.
I know I can. All right. What was I gonna say though about the point I was trying to say is Xbox Meta Gaming. I think that's what we're trying to get down to. I think Xbox is not Xbox. Microsoft as a whole is really pushing the envelope over here to take over the throne again, as they once did, so they could really push the metaverse side of their land, the Microsoft land, or whatever you want to call it, or the macro hard land, for anyone who gets that joke. TKLF open now at 30. My goodness, what's wrong with this stock? This stock is just giving me anger issues every time it goes higher. I don't know why. This doesn't make sense. TKLF. NQ, is it TKLF? TKLF on New York. Nope. I'm typing something wrong. TLKF? TKLF? Yeah, TKLF. TKLF on NASDAQ. Why didn't that work the first time? All right. So 35, we're at 30. The spread is $1.50 or $2. Oh my goodness. Yeah, forget that, man. Be very careful, people. This is dumb. This is absolutely dumb. No, 700% up, great, but this is so stupid. The spread's $3 sometimes. You don't want to be trading something like that as a day trader. I'd rather go watch AMC instead, because AMC is actually having volume, is actually moving, and the spread is not $3. That's insane. I wrote TLKF. That makes sense. Thank you. I was wondering what happened over there. Defense stocks and aerospace stocks have nothing to offer. Oh, okay. You tell me how you really feel. SI, going back to SI, obviously you guys heard it was an earnings play over here. You guys heard what Neil had to say. It could go much lower, so be very careful. Look for that support levels, look for those resistance levels. Let me just quickly pull it up over here on the dailies for SI and see what Neil was talking about. Around 80s or something right here, 102, and then way below 102 near 87, 80. The range low is 95 over here, and then after that I see $80. So obviously the stock could easily go much lower with the bad earnings report. Let's see how bad it was. Apparently, according to TradingView, it's down 8% on the surprise for earnings and down 5% on the revenue. No, my chart. Me chart, mate. Come on, CFV high push above 13. What I do want to focus on is actually BBIG. BBIG came back to $5, so maybe we can go look at CFVI and go back to BBIG in a second. CFVI struggling to go above 13. We did break above 13. We went back below 13. Now we're back above 13, but not really above 13. So obviously we need volume. We need the stock to start moving north side and really hold 13 on the bids and not take that out to the down. You know the beam me over Scotty Tech, the what's that thing called? The teleportation device, transporter. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. I don't know. So he just brought it up. I don't know why he said, "Do you know the beam me talkie Scotty Tech?" Prad, what happens to planes when we design quantum teleportation? Oh, that's why he's asking that question. What happens to plane when we create quantum teleportation methods? I think quantum teleportation method is It's never going to happen, and it is going to happen in the way that is metaverse. That is quantum teleportation in a nutshell. You're going to be sitting inside your room plugged into a wire like the Matrix, and you're going to be teleporting to Taj Mahal and some completely fake Taj Mahal too that was artificial. So that is the quantum teleportation that you're talking about. It's not going to be existing in the way that you think. It's going to be existing in the way that I think, which is metaverse. But obviously, if space travel, intergalactic travel, all of that travel comes into play, then we can talk about quantum teleportation. But I don't think quantum teleportation is anything what people think. That's just a sci-fi mumbo jumbo. Hey, man, I'm not a scientist. I'm allowed to say whatever I want and be wrong about it, okay? Come on.
Thank you for that insight, Prad.
ISIG. ISIG. Where's ISIG? Volume increased slightly. I remember pulling this one up and it was only at 900,000 shares. So we're at 1.1 mil, sorry. Did make a move down, I believe, from when I pulled it up. So we're at the 100 period EMA. Volume coming in slightly to test if we can go back to the 22 barrier. And if that 22 barrier doesn't get taken out, obviously not looking for any more move on this stock. I think the fact that we're not able to take out the pre-market high from Friday off the opening drive itself is going to be an indication that the stock is kind of done with the move here. About to Lucid moving. Let's go check out Lucid Motors. Nice. Lucid Motors back above 40 over here in a beautiful fashion. A lot of volume coming in for the buying side. I like to see this on Lucid, obviously, every time. But keep in mind, tomorrow is going to be a big question mark for Lucid. I need to do more DD, but people are telling me that it's only for the Saudi Arabian lockup period. And then I have some people telling me it's the whole lockup period. So I need to do more duty on my side and figure out exactly whose lockup period is ending and what type of share amounts can be expected to be selling. But the overall idea is every time a lockup period ends, you can expect a logical investor to at least dump a quarter of his portfolio that's in the money and hold the rest. Maybe it depends obviously how much he's in the money. If he's in the money or she's in the money like ridiculous amounts, maybe they dump 50% of their portfolio. If they believe that Lucid is gonna go to $100 in a span of 2-3 years, maybe they hold more than 50%. So if you consider all those psychologies, all those possible scenarios that could play out tomorrow when Lucid's lockup period ends, the overall idea is sell, sell, sell. There's going to be people hunting bids, trying to get rid of their portfolio a little bit and chip off their portfolio a little bit and also realize profits, right? So I'm going to be looking for a lot of sell side indication on Lucid and then maybe look for buying coming in at the later on in the day for the same reason. I wish more were like this. What a gamble, though. What volatile doesn't even copy. It's way crazier risk. Woo. Okay. Not sure what stock you were talking about there, Evil E, but I think you were talking about TKLF because of that volatility. I'm guessing. Obviously, not sure. They already teleported one atom 30 kilometers away. They're already working on it. Hey, man, listen, I'm not no scientist. I already said that. I'm not no scientist. I already said that. Please, can you see Nikola, NKLA? And wow, actually under $10. I thought, the fact that they delivered one full working truck is more than enough for the stock to go back to $100. Obviously not. Okay, that was a joke. We'll see if the delivery numbers are going up over the span of the year. Nikola officially delivered one truck and have more orders for more trucks. And once all of that comes into play, BBIG's picking up. My eye just got distracted by the tape over here of BBIG and the volume just picking up over here. Tape's heating up. She's heating up. Let's see if we can go higher and higher. Come on, BBIG. But what I was saying about Nikola is obviously it's where it's cracked down right now. We would love to see it go back up anytime soon. AMC. Yeehaw. AMC Cowboys, I hope you're happy. 1780, not going much lower than 1780, and actually seeing if we could go all the way back to the 50-period EMA, currently at 1820. Nice. I just love how Prad gets so easily distracted. There's a volume coming in, man. Volume coming in on BBIG. I'll show you again here. Do I have 3 Gs? I do. But 3 Bs, sorry. 3 Bs. All right, BBIG coming in hot. Let's see where we can go from here. AMC, my baby, have to love the ups and downs. That's the market, right? You got to love the up and downs. If you don't love it, then you're in it for what reasons? I'm not sure what reasons, but you are in it for reasons. Can you ask Prad about the news for Block?
New news.
New news. Lightning thing to see if it's a good or bad. I'm reading mixed reviews from people. If it's good, but many may freak out. What's about the news on Block?
Yeah, I just put it on our chat. If maybe Brandon know about something about this news.
Yeah.
And if you find out, we will absolutely reply you. Stop console wars.
Yeah.
We just haven't heard about those news.
Yeah. I think there was something about Jack Dorsey doing some crazy stuff over there. I'm not sure if I can remember right now. I'm trying to recollect it. I think Jack Dorsey was trying to do something on Friday or Saturday night that I completely I'm drawing a blank right now. All right, me and BBIG had our time next. I love it. BBIG is it's 26% up. Well, you can't complain about that, right? Netflix buy as they will increase their prices. I know Rob was crying about Netflix prices going up, and he did not enjoy that at all. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you something that 80% of the chat will probably tell you. We don't pay for our Netflix, so we don't have to complain about those things. We have our family Netflix accounts, and they pay for us, so we don't have to complain about that. Oh yeah. Nah, the Netflix accounts, the prices going up obviously should be a good thing, but also could be a bad thing. You know, Peloton prices are going up too for something similar. Peloton said they're going to start charging people more now because of inflation. No, you're charging people more because you're going broke and nobody wants your products, and you need to make up money, and you need to get rid of the inventory, and for making more money for the inventory you already have, you're going to charge people more. That's going to bring in less people, and less people are going to use your products, and you're going to go completely bankrupt. You're going to go to $0, and that is Peloton. And then I'm going to take your idea, go into Pradaton, and become completely a billionaire off of it, and then probably lose money too because I started a dumb idea. So we'll see overall what happens with Peloton. Rant. Waiting for Netflix to restrict IP addresses. Hey, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't make Netflix restrict IP addresses, please. Charge people more is smart. Exactly. Charging more because they got removed from an index. Exactly. Pradaton. Exactly. All right, let's move on from all of that right now. Let's go into what's moving. Anything on the volume scanner picking up? Activision. We can cover Activision. 93 million shares. Jesus Christ. Activision is really going to do 100 million shares. A buyout stock is going to do 100 million shares. You guys don't understand the amount of opportunity that the stock is giving people to trade today. You just have to go crazy. Just go crazy and just short every single level, because that's what Activision's doing. If you shorted this at $90 today, this is at 81 right now, and the stock is traded 100 million shares. Like, that is insane, guys and ladies.
Trend is your friend, my friend.
Trend is your friend, my friend, indeed. Activision puts, I'd be careful on the Activision puts. You know, this is just the first day movement for Activision. We're seeing Activision flush down a little bit because obviously we were at $64, right? And a lot of people were scared about their Activision position because, what the heck do you want? a lot of people were scared about their Activision positions because people were getting fired for sexual harassment. More and more people were getting fired for sexual harassment, including the CEO or the CFO or whoever the C position guy was. And then randomly Microsoft comes out and says, we're going to buy out the company. So for everyone who was underwater for a second is now back in water, actually in the money. And what are they going to do on that news? They're going to find first door out, the first exit stage left, whatever you want to call it. They're smashing bids, and that is why I was like, even in my group chats over here, I'm like, we should not be long. They're hunting bids right now. Everyone who was underwater is hunting bids, and they're just smacking all the buyers to get out. So that's the first day move, though. That's only first day move. I think day 2, day 3, day 4, going on over the span of the year, Activision is going to go back to $95 and start trading closer and closer to $95. And the idea is, it's a buyout stock. It's getting bought out for that much price, NUAN. So that's getting bought out for X amount of dollars, which is 95, and it should not be trading anywhere below or above 95. So if you pull up some of these buyout stocks over here, look how tight of a range they trade in, and they pretty much stay in a penny or two all day.
Brandon is the best. He found news. Stop Console was talking about Square block. So the news was from November. Square announced the Lightning Network integration is now available. In November, announced they were working on it. With this integration, Cash App users in the US can send Bitcoin for free to anybody in the world. Users will also be able to send BTC to any compatible wallet that accepts Lightning Network payments. That sounds cool for me.
Yeah, this sounds pretty bullish.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty bullish for sure. So Block just, getting ready to do more things related to blockchain and BTC. And Miss V just mentioned the Cash App side. So sounds bullish to me for sure. I can't wait. Sounds like great news over there for Square. Block.
Prad, literally, I love it. Guide Luck says, Prad, eco-friendly way to power Miss V's heater is to hook it up to your piton in the studio. Imagine you would do your Pradaton.
Oh.
You would do your wheels, and my heater will work from that. My heater is on, by the way, on the medium now. It's so cold.
I could power your house. All right. SQ has been on fire lately. Dorsey is a Bitcoin maximalist on a mission. I like it. One thing I do have to say is I think crypto is getting ready for another move. We haven't covered crypto all day today. We have about 9 minutes, so let's take a look. Bitcoin back to this 4150, 40K, and I think I'm actually going to move some money tonight and buy more crypto to my account. Crypto, obviously, my biggest portfolio here. And the reason why is because I read that AMC article. I read the Walmart article, which mentioned that they're gonna even create their own coin and get into the metaverse and get involved more and more with cryptocurrencies. And then you have Elon Musk over there telling you can buy merchandise with Dogecoin. Shiba, obviously, I don't know what advantage Shiba has or what advantage Cardano has, but we have the Solana over here, we have Ethereum, we have Bitcoin, all of which we're heavily invested in. The other coins I'm not really that heavily invested in, but Bitcoin and Ethereum are my biggest weight. And now that they're back to these levels over here, I can't wait to buy more. And if it does go down, I'm not gonna cry about it, because I'm just gonna load up more. The last time it came down here, I didn't load up and I cried about it, so I'm gonna cry about it this time and load up while I'm crying. And then if it goes down, I'm going to stay crying and I'm going to load up and I'm going to keep on loading up.
But trader formerly known as Frodo Baggins say that there is a Fed talk on crypto on 20th January. I tried to search for it. I see Fed's meeting only like 26th January. Do you have a source where you check for upcoming meetings? When you're
it's like
your cream is over.
No, it's just not coming out properly. No, if it's FOMC, then we just see it directly on the economic calendar for like investing.com or whatever. But if it's related directly to crypto, then it could be something different that might not be anywhere that we know about. So it could be something different. I might have to
I'll double check with Brandon also if there is anything exciting on 20th January.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. You know where that's from, Rob?
No.
You know who goes yeah? Oh, he knows it. Who said that? Someone said it back just now. I'm not sure who said it. Rob said it. All right. Put you on. Oh, here he is. What's up, Justin?
Oh, hi,
Looking-
Justin.
Looking great today. Say hi. All right, the doc. Yeah, the doc. There we go. Taku. Taku. Okay, maybe not a ticker. Never mind. The two-time 1998, 1999 blockbuster DVD NBA champion of the world. All right. NASDAQ down, indeed, my friend. You got that right. NQ/H22CM. So NASDAQ big down today, down back 2.5% now. So, you know, we were almost at a point where getting back into, not back into positive, but we're not going to be down 2%. But here we are, NASDAQ down 2% now. I have a question, not a question. I guess I was going to do a poll question, but too late for poll, so screw it.
We have still
5 minutes is not
afternoon
enough.
show.
Yeah, we'll do it after the show.
Yeah? Absolutely.
5 minutes is not enough for a
Let
poll.
us know. Hook us up. What will be the poll about?
The poll I was thinking about is, will NASDAQ close more than 2% down?
Okay, that's good.
You like that?
Yeah, I
All
like
right.
that, guys. So be sure to join last 2 hours of this trading day. It will be a poll. It will be Justin, the marketing guy, with his update on the markets. We all love Justin in here. So it's going to be fun, guys.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what Justin has to say about
Same
the
here.
Activision topic. I'm pretty sure Justin probably has some notes already ready for the Activision conversation over there. We've yet to play Tarkov with that Justin and Miss V, so we'll see
Yeah.
when that day comes in, and maybe Chat can hang out with us too. Come talk to us
will be
and
the winner.
even play with us. All right, wrapping it up real quick over here. We still got 4 minutes. So let's see what the market's doing. Market, as mentioned already, NASDAQ down 2% or more. SPY is actually only down 1.7%. So AS/H22CM only down 1.7% on the day. Could look to extend its move more right now because we're seeing downwards candles coming in. So let's see if that one comes through. Tarkov stream, let's get it. I love it. Microsoft Flight Simulator actually was a thing I should have mentioned because Microsoft's buying Activision. So let's see if Activision helps Microsoft Flight Simulator get better somehow. Obviously, probably not. 2 different games, 2 different makers, completely different devs. But it would be nice if they did it. Rob goes, Prad, shut up. I saw that. I don't think it matters because Overwatch is a dead game. They made Halo? I thought Bungie was it. 343. Ah, okay. So Rob actually says Overwatch might get sold off to 343 who made Halo. It should. Ah. Activision stock, if I buy, will I get 95 after the acquisition? Can anyone tell me? So technically, that's the idea. If you buy now, the stock and the deal goes through, it should go up to $95 before the stock gets removed from the market. Eventually, if the deal goes through and no regulatory things come in the way to stop the deal from going through, then it should go back to 95, and that's the idea. But if the deal doesn't go through, then it doesn't go to 95. Watch it go back straight to 62, and then everyone who bought it over here is trapped. So you want to be very careful when you're trading stocks like this. Obviously, having a confirmed deal is 10 times better than having a non-confirmed deal. Blizzard morals are perfect. Okay. How is Overwatch dead? Overwatch is dead, dude. Get over it. OG Bungie.
Oh, that
Overwatch
sucks.
is dead.
I see you and Justin are literally like Overwatch is dead, but I see a few people like, I play Overwatch.
Overwatch, if you play it, there's nothing wrong with it. I still play dead games too. You know, everyone plays dead games, but the first thing you gotta do is accept that it's dead. I still play Team Fortress 2. Like, there's probably 10 people playing Team Fortress 2. It's the dead game is a dead game, sir. Yeah. Okay, Miss V, that's for you.
We've got a super chat in last 2 minutes. I love it from knocked. Thank you, Knocked. DKNG trading at a deep discount. Personally convinced they will bring fantasy football to blockchain and many patterns of info suggesting NFL partnership. What say you? DraftKings long.
Obviously, I'm a big DraftKings long guy right now. It is in my portfolio at a horrible price. So I like the DraftKings long call out, but what Sean has to say is very valuable. There's no barrier to entry. Only barrier to entry is how much money do you have to shill out onto networking apps and marketing companies and everything. So it just depends on how good DraftKings can fight the next guy with a bigger bankroll. So it's just a battle of marketing over here.
Guys, it's time. Brandon, Sean, Neil, can't wait to take you over to trade the last 2 hours of this trading day. Again, Justin will be joining us. We'll be doing a poll about NASDAQ and many more. Volume hopefully will come in and bring us more trading opportunities. Thank you so much for spending this 3 hours with us, for 1K likes, for all the super chats and support. We love you, team.
All right, same place, same time. You know what to do. Take care of yourselves until 4 o'clock and come back at 8:30, but stay till 11 and stay till 4. Paka paka.
Paka paka.
All right, thanks, guys. 2 hours to go in the trading session. Tuesday has been, pretty negative. Unfortunately, right across the board, we're looking at red numbers as we head towards the close here. It is the NASDAQ leading the way. 2% to the downside right now, 1.5 basically for both the Dow and the S&P. 1.66 right now for the S&P. 1.3